I think we live right now. I think it's game time. Hold on. Where's that one track at you motherfuckers like? Can I get a moment of your time? Smoke a little, life's a game of chess. Drugs, guns, hooters got me on the run. Let me shine a little light. Can I get a moment of your time? Smoke a little, life's a game of chess. Drugs, guns, hooters got me on the run. Let me shine a little light. I grew up on the 50s, I love my whole city. Got the little ones with me, I ain't going back to prison. House with a yard, I get my own unlocks, I walk my own yard. I'm Figueroa filthy, where I come from, dog, everybody's filthy. Get your hands dirty with them concrete burpees. Beer runs and licks, my heart was made, dog, with every single brick. Legend in my own, I get my little shine on. Got a house loan, I see a hater smiling, broke with a mouth full. Run with my ninjas, used to gun with my ninjas. Used to split top ramens on the hood with my ninjas. Can I get a moment of your time? Smoke a little, life's a game of chess. Drugs, guns, hooters got me on the run. Let me shine a little light. Can I get a moment of your time? Smoke a little, life's a game of chess. Drugs, guns, hooters got me on the run. Let me shine a little light. 53 tortas, Johnny's on the corner. Fidel was on the block. Pizza so hot, cheese slide right off. Terrace 49, I got a creature state of mind. Monta Vista Pay, you need to keep a loaded 9. Maury's on Fig, used to cop the Cortez, you know the Chino got the kicks. Sitting in the park, you my son, I'm the shine. Rolling down the boulevard, palm tree line, bro, call me anytime. Jack and some coke, we can build on our life. Get our money up without committing all these crimes. Get it while you got it, mix your freedom with some logic. A gangster's moving silence, you ain't gotta speak about it. Tatted on our skin, you know what to do, dog, fairly go on in. You need to rest your head, my door swings on a hinge. Hooters on your bumper, come and jump the neighbor's fence. Can I get a moment of your time? Smoke a little, life's a game of chess. Drugs, guns, hooters got me on the run. Let me shine a little light. Check 1 2 1 2. Is everybody in? Is everybody motherfucking in? For those new to the channel, welcome to the Temple of the Goonies. We are a brotherhood. We are the community. Today's guest needs no introduction as long as you're a certain age. Or you could be young. You could be young, right? But raised by rooted parents that pass on them old school roots, baby. You know what I'm saying? When you hear mama in the kitchen playing them oldies, that's her passing on them old school roots. Take notes, little motherfuckers, because old school roots is what roots us and builds us on up. Okay, hailing from the city of Southgate, the man with many hats on the hat rack. Yes, sir. Entrepreneur, hip-hop legend. The list is long. I'll let the homie fill in the blanks for you. Everybody, give it up for the almighty, the powerful, the legend. I mean, this dude right here, I'm gonna let him talk his shit. Everybody give it up for Mellow Man Ace, baby. Let's go.
Make some noise.
Let's go.
God damn it. Yo, that's one of the best intros I ever had. Real talk. If not the best, whether live show or anything.
Damn. Well,
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Fire.
I mean, you should be getting one of those intros everywhere you go. Like
Agreed.
Like you walk into the supermarket, and motherfuckers in the supermarket should know who just walked in, my G.
That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Yeah. I can rock with that. You know, that'd be dope.
I mean, my G. Let's start it off like this. How about this, dog? I mean, let's start it off like this. How about this? The weather. How you like the weather, dog?
You know what? Today, it was good golf weather, but I didn't get out today. A little nublado, you know what I mean? But a little hazy out there. But
yeah,
I like days like this, bro. You know, what could he say, man? It didn't rain, you know what I mean? So it was a good day there. And, you know, we want that sun back out, but, you know, I'll deal with it like this, too.
You know, bro, this right here, this weather, like after getting scorched by the sun, after me laying in the bed late at night with that fan right on me, baby, because I ain't got the central air conditioning, homie.
Yeah.
When you wake up to this weather, it's like, thank you, Jesus. I mean, can I get an amen? Amen. There you go. The house of the unholy, baby. The house of the unholy right here. We ain't fucking around and shit. So how I originally wanted to start it off is I wanted to start it off like this before I got on this little weather thing, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the youngsters, my G, there's a lot of young cats that fuck with hood stocks, dog.
Yeah.
And they're like, who the fuck is Mellow Man Ace?
Sure.
You know what I mean? And to us, that's blasphemous.
Okay, like that?
That's
Okay, all right.
That's blasphemous, my G.
Yes,
But some of them weren't passed down the old school shit, dog. So if you were to meet a group of youngsters and they said, Mellow Man Ace, who are you?
Let me just go ahead and talk to them direct. Well, I got them right
They
here.
right there, doggy.
All right, to the young cats, to the younger people, the younger audience, I go by the name of Mellow Man Ace. Me dicen El Padrino because many years ago, probably before you were born, I opened the doors for all Latinos to start getting record deals with a hit record called Mentirosa con tu lengua venenosa. And before that, I had an all-Spanish rap record called Mas Pingon in 1987. So I'm a true veteran of the business. I came from a group of rappers called Cypress Hill slash DVX. All of us are magnetic, ultra magnetic MCs, rappers, entertainers. Some might say that I even started the entire thing, and I believe that's true.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, hey.
Yeah.
You're gonna be hearing these all day. I mean, you should have one of these in the supermarket too.
I should walk around with one of those. I like that shit.
Like when you got the right. Oh, wait, hold on, man. These buttons are getting fucked up right here. But I'm just saying though, my G, I'm excited. Go ahead, my boy. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So the way that went about, Be Real, who's my little homeboy, was in my breakdance crew, and it was me and Sendog. We're the only two original members of Cypress Hill on Cypress Hill Avenue in Southgate. And, from there we started recruiting the squad and we put together a team of MCs, Tomahawk Funk of Funk Dubious, who grew up with us in Southgate Junior High and high school. And like I was saying, Be Real was in my breakdance crew, and the breakdance crew wasn't, they were more content with, getting some chicks and some tail after the breakdance battles and stuff like that. But at that time, it was the first and second and third hip hop movies had came out to the big screen. We're talking about Wild Style, Beat Street, and Crush Groove. And it was in me to tell the rest of the guys, like, look, we can do this like Run DMC and them, and we can do this like the Beastie Boys and the Fat Boys and Curtis Blow and them, and get there, And at the time, some of them weren't paying attention, and some unfortunate things happened. But after that, I went back and got my man B, and I said, look, the Paul Rodriguez show called me. They want me on. It's on. So stop fucking around and come back and let's do this hip hop shit for real. So for those who don't know, I created a bilingual rap style that's still used around the world today. The Spanglish style of rap with one line in English, one line in Spanish. I created that. I made that up. Anybody else telling you the story is a goddamn lie. Any other Latino that tells you that they're gold and platinum first, that's a goddamn lie. The release dates don't lie. Mellow Man Ace did that. I'm the first rapper to get a gold record in Mexico, 1990, and that's a fact, Jack. All right? And we went gold and platinum. Gold and platinum around the world, and inducted into the West Coast Hip Hop Hall of Fame with rest in peace Eazy-E, the Godfather, and rest in peace Moss Berg. That's my word.
My G. Legend, baby. Legend, homie. We got the sound bite and we got the real clap. We got the real clap, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, my boy. You know what? It's crazy, bro, because I was listening to you on your live, and you were humble. You seem like a very humble dude. I mean, we met prior to this, but this is our first time that we're really gonna sit down and get to know each other. You know what I mean? Today we're gonna create a bond. We're gonna have a fucking beautiful discussion, dog. conversation. But I was listening to you talk on your live, and you told your live, you said, imagine that. After 33 years, they still care about me.
Yeah.
My G.
Yeah. You want me to answer that? You want me to talk and speak on that?
Yeah, dog.
I mean, it is. It's an amazing thing because by all accounts, I'm a one-hit wonder. That's what all my ex-girlfriends tell me and ex-wives, after I leave them. You one-hit wonder, motherfucker, blah, 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 blah,
And that's why you got to be like, well, now that's why you the one-hit wonder and you out the door, girl.
Well,
next.
Right, exactly.
You a one-hit wonder now too, girl.
And they forget when they were spending my money all them years, everything was lovely. But yeah, so, for me to feel love and get that still, this many years in, it lets you know that you not only, like, I hate using the word relevant, you know what I mean? Because it's like, to me, it's like if you do something right and you continue to do it and you do it good, people are going to support you like a bag of Doritos. You feel me? We've been eating that shit since we were kids, right?
Yes,
and it never changed the flavor. They changed sabores, but when you buy a bag of Doritos, the nacho cheese one, you know what you're going to get.
And the regular one. Now they got that tapatio, baby. Oh,
yeah.
My God.
That's a treat. Across
That's
the border, they had
me.
this other one, man, that I don't even know. It had like a slight jalapeno taste to it.
Yeah, they doing all kinds.
It was delicious.
They are in the lab with these Doritos, these hot Cheetos, homie. These are brilliant minds, dog. We need to get them dudes on here and talk about that shit. But anyways, you one of them brilliant minds, dog. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you. But nah, man, for me, it's like, a lot of people forget, you know what I'm saying? I had other hit records, even with Cypress Hill as a crew. When we did Lowrider, I wrote that hook, you know what I mean? So we just kept it moving, man. And I got to thank all the other rappers that ever gave me money or paid me to do collaborations with them. Because for many years, there's years there where your shine dims a little bit, you know what I mean? If you've been in it as long as I have. And I think those rappers who feel that importance in you and the things that you accomplished and were able to do for the raza and for the Latino people, it holds a lot of weight for them, and they've always come back to bless me and say, yo, Mellow, I want you on the track. What's it gonna take? And so we work it out and we go out and do it. But for many years, those rappers, and you know who you are if you're watching us right now, you know who you are. The list is vast, The list is vast, so many to count.
It's called paying homage, my G, right?
Yeah, it's called paying homage, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, to the point where I had to do an album of all of them at one point. It's like so many that came to me. I had an album, I think it had like 19 tracks on it.
Damn, bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Your studio was looking like the fucking welfare line.
Well, yeah, we had like 3 different studios operating around the city.
Yeah. According
to where they lived at or whatever, and they would go on either to the West Side studio, the North Hollywood studio, or the Hollywood studio. So
have you ever what was the craziest, like, you got the homies like Mellow Man Ace, man, I love you, my G, you the fucking God MC, you this, you that, you started this gangster shit for us, whoop-de-whoop-whoop, but damn, homie, my pockets, I got kind of low, dog, but I got this EBT card, dog. Yeah. Have you ever taken EBT or something just crazy, dog?
No, I never took EBT, but I did work with them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll break the payments down or whatever, or...
It was like a car loan.
Well, yeah, they have to understand too. A part of the music industry is learning the business side. You know what I mean? So you can't just give somebody something, because a lot of this new age generation, they're like, you owe me something. You give me. But if you're gonna teach them something, one is that you have to contribute to the ethno economy of what this hip hop is. Here's an example. If I want you, Lucky, to rhyme on my shit, I should peel you out, right? I should peel you out. No. There's no question. Because that's teaching you a value in what you do and what you bring to the table.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Right? And nobody should disrespect that moving forward. If you can't give me what Mellow Man Ace gave me, then I don't need to be fucking with you, because you obviously don't respect me enough like Mellow Man Ace do. Right? And so when you teach that to the next man and the next man and the next man, now there's 5 men eating because of that principle. And in order to turn this into a job and go away from the hobby stage of it, you have to do that.
Absolutely, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
The hobby stage of it, dog. It's a code. I mean, when it comes to music, dog. I mean, there's so many. I mean, we are saturated with all these fucking rappers and so on and so forth, dog. You know what I mean? That it's some of you motherfuckers is still a hobby. You know what I mean? And I mean, sometimes that hurts to hear it. You know what I mean? But I get what you're saying, my boy. I get what you're saying, bro. And so what, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, there's been times where people didn't pay you the right homage, the right respect, right? As
there was a time, of course, but at that time, then you're paying your dues, right?
Yeah.
What's called paying dues. A lot of cats don't do that anymore. Back in the time, when we came up, you know, in Southgate, Huntington Park, Bell, Cudahy, Bell Gardens, Linwood. At that time, in the mid '80s, you had to pay your dues, and how you did that was you went and battled. You know what I mean? At Southgate Park or Salt Lake Park, if you're from Huntington Park, you had to meet there and you had to battle, or you battled at a high school jam or at a backyard party, right? You had to battle other rappers, and then that's how you got to bubble your name up in the city, and eventually that's how the record deals would come, right? But then when we met Greg Mack, you know, of 1580K there at that time, they were having these showcase showdowns, like from city to city, and whoever would win those would get a record deal and stuff like that. So myself and Cypress, we would go to those and do those, you know, and a lot of times we go to other neighborhoods, South Central or whatever, and battle 10 groups from there, you know, and whoever was the last man standing was who got the thing going, you know what I mean? So nowadays, you could plug in and go, you know what I mean? But back then, it's like you had to see motherfuckers, you know? You had to battle motherfuckers. And if they told you was whack, you had to go home. They tell you to your face, your shit is whack, homeboy, you know what I mean? Yeah. And you go back, sharpen your fucking tool up, you know? Sharpen your exercise, do your exercises, mental fitness, and then you come back the next week and battle that guy again and see if you get the best of him. And that's how it was. But, and I wouldn't change that time period that I came up in, because to me, that's what hip hop was about. So we came from a culture aspect of it, right? And it turned into a business for us, right? And a lot of us, you know, we didn't know what to expect once it turned into a business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because and that makes crazy sense, because here we are, like, let's talk in your era, bro. These kids, you know what I mean, meeting at parks, you know what I mean, bop, you know what I mean, just flexing the skill set, you know what I mean, ain't got $1 to your motherfucking name, bro. And then all of a sudden, bam, you hit with this record deal, and I mean, back then, these record labels were probably taking advantage like a motherfucker. Huh?
Well, one thing that you said there, all of a sudden, nothing happened all of a sudden, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was years there when I first started rhyming was 1981, 82 in there, when I first saw Wild Style, the movie. And then at that time I had heard, my man Tomahawk Funk played a tape from me from Sugar Hill Records with a group named The Mean Machine, and a rapper by the name of Mr. Schick, Puerto Rican kid from the Bronx at that time. We're talking about 81, okay? That's when I first heard a Spanish rap kicked, you know? And then what happened with that group was an unfortunate set of circumstances with their label. They're no longer involved. They got, you know, booted from the label, as my man Mr. Schick tells me the story. And then for that, since 81 to 87, nobody's rapping in Spanish till I pick up the torch, right?
Yeah.
In 87. So you're thinking, you know, that's like a good 5-6 years of putting in work on the street level until I got discovered by Delicious Vinyl Records. You know what I'm saying? And yes, the deals were shitty. I remember my first record deal was a $2,000 single deal, but you couldn't tell me shit. I was rich, you know what I mean? I came from Cuba, so I came with nothing but the clothes on my back when I came here. So you give me 2 racks in 1987, I'm winning the way I look at it, even though that ain't shit. That's pennies, you know what I mean? But we turned that into a major record deal at Capitol Records.
Wow.
That's how that went down. And that's another story within itself, you know what I mean? Because I wasn't getting paid like to do show. Maybe $50 here, $50 there. And Delicious Vinyl had a street guy by the name of DJ Orlando. And Orlando, I don't know if Orlando would pocket some of the money or whatever, but he said, yo, Mel, you know, I got you a show, bro. You're going to make $75 opening up for KRS-One, you know what I mean, at the egg salad, you know what I mean? And we go down there, and me and Cypress and the whole nine, we go out and do our show, and $75, you know, until when Capitol Records came, I was on the road. I'm sorry, I'm kind of rambling, man.
Nah, this is how we do it right here, baby.
All right.
Nah, we do it like that, dog.
So I'm now, you know, now it's 1988. I got the single deal, 2 G's, you know what I mean? I ran through that quick. Bought me some old piece of shit jalopy BMW Bavarian that the engine blew up on the 110 one day on my way to Dodger Stadium because that's where I was still working and getting it in the summertime. So now it's me, Tone Loc, Young MC, and the guy from the Bronx whose record is killing at the time, T. La Rock. T. La Rock had this record called It's Yours. He was going off. T. La Rock. We're in San Diego State University. We thinking, we're, you know, early in the day, we're in the hotel, right? Chilling, you know, myself, Tone Loc, DJ Muggs, you know, Sand Dog, and B, and all of us, and we like, yo, we on tour, fam. You know what I mean? We did it, man.
Living
this
the dream,
crazy. Baby. It's about to be mad bitches in there tonight, and it's gonna be on and cracking and all these things. We get to the show, San Diego State University, a big ass hall. It's 10 motherfuckers in the crowd.
Damn.
10.
Yeah.
Counting us, it was 14 people. You know what I mean? But one of those people happened to be a representative from Capitol Records who had drove from Los Angeles to San Diego to see the set. Because even though there was 10 people there, me and Cypress, we went hard on stage. This is at the time when I'm the lead rapper, right? And Sen and B was dancing for me. Muggs was the DJ. I get approached after, and because my mom and dad always said, look, you go hard whether it's 1 or 1,000 out there.
Absolutely.
Okay? Yeah. So we did that. And we were bummed out, but, you know, I get stepped to by a man by the name of Kenny Ortiz. And Kenny Ortiz, black brother, but he spoke Spanish. Turns out he was half Cuban.
Yeah.
Me being Cubano, that made perfect sense. But he says, look, I came from L.A. Capitol sent me out here to check you out, see what your stage show was like. Because we heard and we like what you're doing with the Spanish stuff. We want to give you a record deal, so give me a call on Monday. I took his card, but I was like, yo, I'm already signed at Delicious Vinyl, though. And he was like, don't even wet it. We're going to buy out the contract. And sure enough, Monday morning, I called him. He sets up a meeting. I meet with Gene Riggins, Joy Bailey, and the rest of the urban department of Capitol Records, which was crazy to me because half of my shit was in Spanish. I thought the EMI side, the Spanish side, would have signed me, but the urban side, the black music department signs me.
Wow.
And we get a 7-album deal. Now I'm rolling. You know what I mean? Now the name is bubbled in the street. The hard years of you know what I mean?
You ain't got to deal with the middleman no more.
We don't have not that guy. Nah.
You know the middleman. They're the coldest hustlers on the block, baby.
You're telling me, man, it was a different type of middleman that we graduate to at that point, because you get the greedy executive dude. You know, you get that rich, greedy. Let's just say for all account. You know, you get the Jewish manager, the Jewish lawyer, and the Jewish guy, and no disrespect to Jewish people. You know what I mean? My utility guy who fixes Lily Studio is a Jewish guy. We love you, but some of you motherfuckers are shady as hell.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So. Yeah.
You know why they laughing, right?
Nah.
Yeah. Well, I'm half Jew and half Mexican.
Shit.
I got him.
You know your people.
I got him.
You know your people.
I got him.
You know your people.
We still getting you, my G. We still getting you. No. Got him.
Nah. All right, motherfuckers. Nobody told me that.
That's why they laughing, homie. I mean, you got a bunch of Mexicans in the background laughing their asses off. I love, hey, my boy. Hey, you know what, dog? in all levels of race, all levels of
Nah,
people,
man.
baby. You are gonna find them shady motherfuckers, dog. You know what I mean?
No,
you know,
like I
they
said,
all there.
though.
But
It's like I said, man. We love them. You need a good Jewish man on your team. So all you lucky fuckers over here, you got him on your team. They open some doors, you know. But then there's these other motherfuckers. But just like you said, in any race, man, you got a crooked devil motherfucker there. You know what I mean?
so damn, my boy. So, I mean, your story, bro, is one of a kind because it's one of the first, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you talked about picking up that torch, homie. And when you picked up that torch, homie, you ran all the way to the motherfucking goal line with that bitch, dog. You kept that shit lit at the same time, and you ran as fast as you could with that motherfucker, dog.
Yeah.
And I mean, my boy, salute to you on that. Today, 33 years later, we still are here to give you your flowers, my G.
My dog.
We are
My dog. Thank you.
we are
Thank you.
we are still. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to all 200 plus people tapped in right now on the live chat. We love you, motherfuckers, my goonies. Everybody tapped in. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You know what I mean? Just get us going through this YouTube universe to spread the motherfucking word of the unholy right here. Can I get an amen?
Amen, guys.
Yes, sir. You know what I mean? You know what? So you talked about, man, we rolling.
Yeah.
The jalopy that you bought. I mean, you left that shit on the side of the road
I did.
because now you got that fucking capital money, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And bro, when you got that money, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it about? Was it about just the women and the clothes? I mean, did we put some money into a crib? I mean, what was the mindset back then? You a young dude, hungry dude, dog. You the front man of this wolf pack, these soon-to-be legends that are breakdancing in back of you, dog. You know what I mean? Sin Dog, Be Real was on this show. Sin Dog, I reached out to you already, baby. Holla at your boy. But anyways, bro, you in this pack. I mean, you get this money, dog. What are you doing, bro?
Well, I was actually really smart with it, bro. I took only 10,000 home for myself, and I spent the rest on creating the record, planting a seed of hiring guys like DJ Muggs, Tony G, the Dust Brothers, Def Jeff, to produce the record. So I kept 10,000, but I put an $85,000 seed down into the ground. So I was destined to blow up because I invested in myself. I could have took 85 and did the record on 10. It would have sounded like shit, right?
Yeah.
But because I planted that seed, nowadays you tell a motherfucker, yo, man, pay me, $5,000. They trip. That's a lot of money. Man, we were putting 80, 85 down to start, 100. Cypress probably put, when they got their first deal, I don't know what their numbers were, but they probably put 100. You know what I mean? And so our video budgets were 85,000.
That's crazy because, you know what I mean? It's not like today, like everybody and their mamas has got the motherfucking T7 fucking whoop-de-whoop-whoop fucking, and they're like, homie, I got you, dog. Fucking $500, I'll shoot you a badass music video. I mean, the technology back then to now is night and day, dog. So, yeah, bro. But
a camera's a camera. You know what I mean? I mean, think about all the dope classic videos that you love. You know what I'm saying? Tell me prompt me one that you like. From back in the day.
Back in the day. I'll talk about, I'll say off the top, Lighter Shade of Brown on a Sunday afternoon.
Yes, I was in that one, actually. Okay. Yeah, that was just a camera.
Yeah.
It's a camera, like any other camera, But things were different back then.
I mean, how did they
wasn't
mix
walking
a video,
around,
dog?
Well, everybody wasn't walking around with a camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but...
So to have... What's your man's name, man?
Preston.
Photographer.
Yeah.
It was weird to have a guy with a camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes on tour we'd have that Panasonic or the Sony, the VHS joint, right? And we'd carry that on tour with that big ass motherfucker, but we got a lot of footage that's classic that people haven't seen. I myself have at least 17, 18 tapes that aren't on YouTube. You feel me? Of the early days of touring and breaking barriers and being, the face of all Latinos, I have those videos. All I got to do is transfer them.
Do those fuckers still work, dog? 'Cause I think after a certain amount of time. No, I mean, no,
Hey,
no,
I don't know, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We gotta see, but
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
they're
damn,
in the
bro,
vault.
that's
They're in the vault.
Ooh, you need to open that vault, baby, and do something with that shit,
That's what
dog.
they keep saying. They keep saying.
No, the reason why I said that because I watched something, and recently we talked about. We talked about an individual that I seen on TV that worked for, back in the day, MTV, this and that. And this dude had a garage full of tapes, full of reels. But after a while, those tapes,
they start to disintegrate.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I'd have to check them out. You know what I mean? I have to go back and look. But right now, I got 17, 18, 19 tapes, you know, as far as I'm concerned.
Is that the retirement plan right there,
No,
baby?
not necessarily, man. There is no
I'm-
retirement plan.
I mean, just in the sense that it's in like a savings account. You know what I mean? I'm going to bring those out because they gold, my G. They gold.
They are gold. They are
Yeah.
gold. I mean, there's no retirement plan, man. I mean, I love what I do, you know. When you love what you do, you don't want to quit. You know what I mean? Hip hop, to be able to entertain people and rap and shit, rap and sing on stage and go to city, state to state and do shit like that, you know? For me, as a Cuban refugee, you know what I'm saying? My dad, who's over there, he took a chance to come here, you know what I mean? So he never got to live the lifestyle that me and Sen Dog live, you know what I mean? And so why would I stop, you know, when my pop never got to do that, you know what I mean? He comes from a musical family, you know, his dad, his brothers, all his nieces and nephews are all musicians. And Pops, he said, you know what? I'm gonna take a chance and I'm gonna get my boys out of here. And he brought us here, and here we are. So it's like there is no retirement plan.
I think it was Be Real. And let me tell you this, bro. When I say about a retirement plan, I mean no disrespect.
No. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I know. I mean no disrespect. I'm just saying like those are gems. Like,
right.
When we gonna pull them motherfuckers out, baby? You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Like, why haven't you pulled them out? But
Well,
anyways,
great question. Recently, my YouTube page started getting monetized. So now that I'm getting the money, not some greedy executive at a record company, I'll transfer those tapes now and put them on my channel.
Absolutely.
How about that?
How about
You know
that,
what I mean?
baby? How about that? And since we're talking about that right now, since we're talking about his YouTube channel, monetization, salute to you on that, my boy. And how can people right now, where can they get subscribe to your YouTube channel?
Oh, yeah, YouTube /Mellow Man Ace TV.
Yeah, and I need all you motherfuckers. I don't care if you cut out from this chat line right now. Go hit that subscribe button. Let's get. I mean, where we at? I don't know how many subscribers you got, but let's get them. Let's get them.
2,700, some bullshit.
Let's get them to 3,700.
I never promoted it until now that I got my own podcast. You know,
absolutely, dog. I mean, salute to you on that. In the podcast you got cracking, dog. You just did your first episode with Dana Dane.
Absolutely, yeah. And I'm right next door. You know that.
Well, we neighbors, baby. We neighbors, dog. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? Yeah, you know. How was that, bro?
Man, it was. I gotta tell you, bro, I'm a natural for this shit. You know what I mean?
I know you are, bro. You did a check one,
Yo.
check two before, and I said, "Damn, bro, that sound like a hook, dog. Like he just got the voice, dog. Like he got that golden voice, dog. It's just."
Nah, thank you, first of all, but nah, you know, as an entertainer, you know, you kind of know how to talk to people and talk. You're no stranger to microphones or some lights and some things like that. Cameras, definitely not. Doing this for so long, but you know, Dana Dane, to have him on as my first, you know, guest. Dana, you just ask Dana something, and he's a lot like me. He just run with it. He'll run and go, and it was one of the best interviews I've ever conducted to anybody. I got a chance one time at a hotel to interview two of the members of Sugar Hill Gang, but I was just, you know, it was us after a concert. We were back at the lobby. Rob Bass, Sugar Hill. Who else was there? My man, Friday night parties jumping, the feeling's right. My man passed away.
Okay.
Not too many. A couple years ago. Johnny something or other. And there was Rob Bass was there. I think Melly Mel was in the room. But I had a chance to just really ask these questions to guys that I looked up to since 1979. Yeah. And I kind of knew then that when I get the opportunity to do this, I would do it.
I mean, how does it feel, bro? You're always on this side of the interview that you're on right now,
Right.
and to be now on this side of it. I mean, yeah, I know you said you were natural, bro. When the lights are on, you and your motherfucking shit, homie. You know what I mean? It's easy money, boy. For some people, it's like the lights are turned off. For you, it's just like shit. You know what I mean? The back of your hand, baby. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You know, you've been doing this all your life, dog. I mean, so you really enjoy. I mean, you a seasoned vet, bro. You an OG, dog.
This is true.
You know, so I guess I get it, bro. Like sometimes I have youngsters on here, bro. I'm 44 years old, dog.
And you got to
know what
pull answers out of them type of thing?
I mean? I feel like a dentist, dog. You know what I mean? I can feel like a dentist, and this little motherfucker got a cavity, dog, and he don't want to open his mouth for me to pull that motherfucker out or do what I got to do to fill the bitch or what not, dog. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? So you really, I mean, you just enjoy the art of conversation.
I do. And I think that day with Dana, I mean, you're sitting there with one of a fellow icon of that you looked up to, you know, and everybody, you know, we legendary status, you know, we're just two legends talking, and to me, it just felt right, you know, like why didn't I start this sooner type of thing, you know what I mean? And I was able to come from an MC standpoint and ask him shit that I've been through, to see if he had been through them. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of a trip when you've been to that level of major label, you know what I mean? And it takes another person that has done that to understand that line of questioning. You feel me? And so he was an open book too. He put it all out there, you know. He put it all out there, and I knew then that I'm pulling great answers with less effort. You know, I don't have to put out too much to have him just, because it was a comfort level there. You know what I mean? Like much like what's going on with us here.
Yeah.
You asking them, you setting them up, I'm knocking them down. And it was that same type of feel.
You know what? I feel you on that too, dog. 'Cause we have a lot of street dudes right here, dog. I mean, the bread and butter of hood stocks is not having. I mean, once in a while we get a legend like you on here, dog. We've had Be Real on here. We've had a Stevan Oreo on here. We've had some really fucking inspiring, amazing fucking frequencies on here. I like to. Everybody's a frequency right here, bro. You know what I mean? Sometimes we get these funny frequencies. We're like, whoa, hold on, I got my dial. I'm trying to catch that old school radio station, dog. You know what I mean? That K-Day, homie. You know what I mean? And I got to bounce it between these two numbers, and sometimes it's hard, bro. But right now it's easy. So speaking on the street dude shit, I have street dudes on here, bro.
Yeah.
Who's interviewing them, bro? Another motherfucking straight dude, dog.
Street dude.
Not some motherfucking from Rolling Stone magazine, you know what I mean? They just, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like, so we have a different level of conversations, and I'm able to ask the right questions like you, bro, with Dana Dane.
Yeah.
You know?
How long you been doing the podcast?
I think we're here on, what, 2 years maybe?
2 years.
2 years.
Well, that
something like
experience shows, you know what I mean, in you. That many years putting it down, you know, asking shit. I see your personality, you know what I mean, is shining through, is coming through, you know what I mean? And so you learn something along the way. As they say, practice causes repetition, and repetition causes practice, and all these things, right? Anything you practice, you get good at, and you're getting really good at it.
Thank you, brother.
You see what I'm saying?
And I've been practicing, dog. In the beginning, dog, I used to watch my shit back and cringe, like, oh, man, that was tough luck.
Yeah.
You don't do that again, my G, you know what I mean? And I used to be in a 10 by 10 bedroom, bro, you know what I mean? Spare bedroom, dog, filming this shit and cords all over the place and people just fucking balancing act to get through to the whoop-de-whoop-whoop, dog, you know what I mean? And I would have these dry eraser boards around, and people probably tripped out and said, what the fuck does that say? And it would say, don't say, nah, I mean, nah, I mean, nah, I mean, hey, big dog, hey, big dog, hey, big dog, hey, homie, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Bro, I would read that, I'd be like, bro, why do I keep on saying that shit? That sounds good in the prison cell when you're talking to the homie, but when you got a camera in front of you, bro, that shit sounds stupid, dog, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I really had to, like, I had to zero in on myself, that microscope, baby, and I'm trying to perfect this craft of conversation. I always thought I was good with it from the beginning, but the 2 years repetition, like you said, my boy, I am growing as a frequency. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to, I'm sharpening that shit, like you said, baby.
Absolutely.
You know, this is a craft in its own. You know, so. hopefully I get better and we build a bigger audience as we go, dog. And, you know, I can just keep on providing these good content with amazing people like yourself, baby. And I thank you for coming through, doggy. Thank you so much for coming through. And so check it out, dog. We got Mellow Man Ace, dog. Go on YouTube, type in Mellow Man Ace, and there's a gang of shit. There's a gang of interviews. And so when I have a legend like you on, I said, okay, this is hood stocks, baby. You know what I mean? And we need to step out the box, and we need to hit this from a different angle. We need to pull something different out of the individual sitting across from me. Mellow Man Ace, well-known dude. You know what I mean? It can tend to be a little complicated sometimes when you got a Mellow Man Ace. But when I got fucking Shorty right here, or fucking Spanky, or fucking Trouble right here, you know, it's all good. He ain't got nothing on, dog. So we're gonna just shoot it off the rip, you know. And so I said, Mellow, check it out, dog. I said, my G, we've talked for months already, dog, and we finally connected, dog. And this is how it happens sometimes. Some of you motherfuckers, and I tell you guys, I said, my G, just wait till we connect. When we connect, it's gonna be right, dog. And right now, it's right for me and homie. We connected finally after months of talking, but I said, Mellow, I said, check it out, dog. I want the grimy stories, dog.
You did say that.
I said, I want you to come on and tell these stories that I've heard little bits.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Mellow was he was an animal, dog. He was just like, oh, you know what I mean? He just, you know, he ruthless, you know? And
okay.
so let's, and this is, hey, bro, we all have a ruthless side.
Yeah.
We all have a dark side.
Absolutely.
We've all been down roads that weren't documented. You know, we've all been down roads where people are like, you know what, let's not worry about that. Let's worry about fucking, you know, your gold, your platinum, this, that, whoop, whoop, whoop. Like, nah, homie, we're gonna hit this from a different angle. So I said, bro, we need these stories, dog. So you talked about when the lights start dimming in a man's career. Mm-hmm. So when the lights started dimming in your career, my G, what does that do to an individual that was standing on top of the world?
Sure.
What does that do to somebody? Because I don't know. You know, I know from a standpoint of a street side, but I don't know a standpoint of just being on top of the world and then all of a sudden the lights start dimming. Like, are you fighting that light? Like they're turning the fucking dimmer switch down. You're like, nah, my G, turn that shit back up. You know what I mean? Like, what kind of struggle is that?
No. I mean, in my case, it wasn't so much that, you know, it's like, get the fuck out of here. No, it was a combination of not liking fame. I didn't like fame. I you know, you heard the phrase, give me the money, keep the fame.
Yeah.
Give me the money, keep the fame. You know, if you could do that, that'd be great. Now, here's what I mean. On my third album, the record label, Capitol Records, wanted everything to sound like Mentirosa, right? And as a real hip hop dude, I was not with that. I didn't get in the game to make every record sound like that. You know, my grandfather being a musician, you know, he would have been doing backflips in his grave had he known that, you know? Yeah. So I couldn't do that. And I think morally, ethically, some people might say, you're a dumbass. Yeah, I would have did it, you know? Some people, I would have sold the fuck out, you know what I mean? But there's certain things that, you know.
Is that selling out though, my G?
Well, I'm getting ready to tell you, you know what I mean? There's certain things a man should and shouldn't do. A man is a man, shouldn't wear a skirt. That's a woman's job.
Yeah.
So, as a man, there's certain things I wouldn't do. You know, I don't give a fuck how much money you offering me, how much fame you're gonna give me. You know, there's certain shit I'm just not gonna do. You know, and it's funny coming from me, because if you knew me when I was young, I was gully, I was arrogant, I was full of myself. And to get there and then hate it, you know, after 4 or 5 years, hate it, and go like, this is some fake bullshit. You know, it's some fake bullshit. And to have to sit there and smile and act like you're happy when you're clearly not, that's bullshit, right? So the things that can occur that happened to me, I came off a 2-year tour, all right, off the Escape from Havana album and The Brother with Two Tongues. And I wanted to get I want to ask for a trade, basically. You know how baseball players and football, basketball players, like Terrell Owens, he got pissed off with the 49ers and he made this whole "who trade me and trade me" shit, and they gave him to the Cowboys, right? Yeah. Then he goes to the Cowboys, he don't like it there either, and he trade me, you know what I mean? Anyway, asking for a trade, right? Yeah. Well, in the music business, you can't just ask for a trade. You can't do that. I didn't know that. So what happens is the powers that be get together and they say, okay, Mellow Man wants a trade. He wants to get off the label. All right. And so I had a favor coming from Irving Azoff over at Virgin, where Kid Frost was at. Because we did a record that was a really good record for us, summer of 91, 92. It was called Lowrider as well. Yeah. And it started to blow up all over MTV and stuff like that. We was really doing it with that record. We had the original War members of the group War on the joint. Tony G produced it and whatnot. Record's bubbling. And so Irving Azoff comes to the video shoot and he loves what I did with this drunken style that I had, because I had drank like a 12-pack to the head when I wrote this particular style. He loves it. I'm really animated in the video. He says to me, look, if you ever need anything, come see me. I got you, basically, right? So when I wanted to get traded from Capitol, I went to Irving first. But Irving had left the building, or he wasn't answering his phone. Because what happens is the powers that be at all the label heads start calling each other. Yo, this is so-and-so from Capitol Records. Mellow Man Ace wants to hop over to you. Then he's, as our team of family members of Lucky, yo, we're blocking that. We can't allow that, because then that's
I ain't never got none of that money. Just let you know.
I know. I'm fucking with you.
I know you are.
But you know what I'm saying? They're like, nah, we can't let that happen, because then if other artists see that, they're gonna want to jump around, get traded, and it's gonna start like a free agency thing. So, so what happens is, you know,
they're basically cock blocking.
I'm gonna condense the story so it's not so long and drawn out. But there's a lot of shit that happens in there. Let me tell you, because what you don't know is what's gonna happen once the big machine is not behind you, right? At least I didn't know that. I'm the first MC to get a record deal on our block, so I was the guinea pig for Sen, for B, for Muggs, everybody to see Tomahawk and Funk Dubious, to see what happens when you got a top 10 hit record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, so now I don't like it. Okay, I don't want to keep making the same record. So I want off. I want to go somewhere else. They start, like you said, let's dim his light. You know what I mean? That process starts. So within that, there's a lot of things that could happen. For me, I started partying. I had a lot of money. I had been on tour for 2 years. You know, we're all over the world, taking hip hop to Colombia, Puerto Rico, Costa Rica, Santiago, Chile, Mexico, Argentina, you know, first. So I'm the face for everything Latino, right? And what you don't realize, okay, I got a lot of money. Now I say, okay, I got my lawyer working on the deal to get me off of Capitol and move me over. So I'm gonna go party and hang out for a little while. Because you can't rush that type of shit. You can't just tell your lawyer, yo, make this shit happen. There's a lot of paperwork and things that have to get done.
It's a process, yeah.
It's a process. So within that time, I started partying and hanging out with girls, and I mean, even more so than I did. I was a beast, yes, I was. 2 and 3 at a time, the whole 9, you know, all that. But 2 and 3 at a time, which is nothing compared to some guys, you know what I mean? But, you know, you start getting some habits, some good habits, some bad habits. For me, one of the bad habits, I reverted back to 1984. Started cutting up some woolies, you know. For those who don't know what woolies are, it's a little bit of crack cocaine cut up into your weed, and you know, you sprinkle it's like a Primo.
P-Dog,
Primo,
yeah,
P-Dog, you know what I'm saying? Primo is more like, you know, powdered coke, you know. We're doing that. We experimenting. I'm having fun. You know, a little bit of shrooms, never killed nobody, a little bit of acid, you know. So I'm experimenting, but I'm not knowing that I'm going way too deep. You feel me? shit is knee deep now, you know? And
You living that rock star life.
yeah, I'm good, you know, as long as there's paper in the account and we doing it, you know, we're having fun on a daily, but some bad habits form, you know what I'm saying?
Drug habits.
Drug habit, absolutely, man. I loved,
Addiction.
at that time, I loved me some crack cocaine, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not ashamed to tell you, I mean, this is many years ago already. It was many years ago in the mid 90s, late 90s. But, you know, I started experimenting and doing things, having fun, and trying to take my mind off what my lawyer's working on so that I don't, you know, blow his phone up too much.
I mean, you're enjoying the fruits of your labor.
My dude, every time I call my lawyer for 15 minutes, that's a $300 phone call.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm partying, I'm doing my thing. And eventually I would just become like a fucking unfunctioning, you know what I mean, drug addict, you know what I mean? And this is after major global success all over it. I'm not ashamed of it. I think it's helped to make me who I am today, build the strong character that I have. But I'm not ashamed of it because we was doing that shit in the 80s any fucking way. I'm not ashamed of some shit like that. You know what I mean? Back in the 80s, early 80s, mid 80s, man, we was, you know, anything goes, baby. The cocaine cowboy era, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I used to smoke crack out of a soda can, dog. We get the soda can, dog. We crunch that motherfucker in. We get the cigarette ash. We fucking put it on top of the holes that we just punctured in, dog.
Right.
We smoke crack out of a soda can, dog.
Fact.
I mean,
Yeah.
oh my God.
I never did it like that. Never did the pipe either,
Yeah.
the crack pipe. I just, you know, Primos was my thing.
Yeah, I kind of like, the Primo was kind of like the middleman, so I like to cut the middleman out.
Well,
I'm gonna
yeah,
smoke the crack, homie.
No.
We're gonna smoke crack.
Hold on now, Playboy. Hold on. We did eventually, you know, replace the weed with just tobacco. You know,
Yeah.
Some cool cigarettes or Newport. Newport was probably the best, right? And so now you're getting the raw uncut. You know what I mean? Whoo, bow. You know what I'm saying? But not glorifying that in any way, kids. You know what I mean? But just having fun now, right? I'm having fun, and yeah, some bad habits occurred. So to the point where I lost everything. I'm talking about everything, every fucking thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
you said everything.
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 I got to the point where I knocked on my mom's door and she said, "No, you can't come in." The jefita said that. Yeah. And my dad's right there. He'll tell you. He's right there. You know, you let him in.
I let him in.
Yeah.
And we gave him water, and we gave him some pan dulce. We gave him some fucking pistachios. We set him up over there.
Yeah.
We got the door cracked open so we get some air, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I let a lot of people down, but the good thing about me is I didn't bring anybody down with me. Because all the dirt I was doing by my lonely. You feel me? You know, I ended up, I have a longer jail record than all of Cypress Hill put together. That's my word. I'm saying it right here so everybody can see. It's public knowledge. You could go look on the internet.
What were you getting arrested for?
Dumb shit, you know what I'm saying?
You going through the LA County?
Yeah.
Yeah.
CJ, you know what I'm saying? Mojave County, you know, all that.
I mean, Mellow Man Ace walks into the county jail. It's a celebration, baby. You know what I mean?
Nah, it wasn't.
I mean, not for you, but for everybody else and shit. It's like,
It wasn't. It really wasn't.
Southside spread, let's go.
It really wasn't. It really wasn't. But yeah, you know, just little short stays, you know, nothing crazy, but you know, it's a fact, you know. And so people say, well, wait a minute, how did this happen? You never really talk about that on your records. I'm like, I'm not one of those rah-rah dudes. I'm not one of them dudes that has to boom, gorilla funk everything. You know what I mean? I'm just not that dude. But I'll tell you, if you fuck with me, I'll be that dude that secretly ran you over in the street and you don't even know what happened. You know what I mean? I'm that guy. And for some reason, I don't know how come I'm wired that way, but it is what it is, you know. But you know, it's many years ago. You look concerned for my health and shit.
No,
you look
I don't.
concerned.
No. I you know what, bro? We tapping into something right now, my G.
Look,
you know what? No, with the look you're seeing on my face, my G, is this is what the look you saw on my face was me wanting to ask you this. 2021 that we are in right now, 2021, baby. Bro, why don't you write a song, dog? about the dark times, my boy. Why don't you you're an artist, dog.
Yeah.
You a legend, dog. Why don't
Yeah.
you open up your heart, homie, and let that motherfucker pour
Yeah.
out in some fucking pen and paper? Because I know you an old school
No,
dude.
no.
You doing the pen, maybe not, because you got a typewriter in front of you, a little whoop-de-whoop-whoop, dog. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying, bro, why don't you put something out?
No.
about
I
that?
already did. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Go ahead.
I had an album called From the Darkness into the Light after I left Capitol and got signed with Cleopatra Records after I was looking for the right situation for me. And I found it in an underground label called Cleopatra Records. And that album, it was a sleeper because it didn't have, Capitol Records money behind it. You were never going to hear it on Power 106 or Kiss FM. But what it did have was a lot of character, and all that struggle was written in that album.
How fast was the downfall, bro? How fast was that, bro? How fast did you on top of the mountain hit that motherfucker?
When you add the depression to it, you know what I mean? Probably about 2 years. About 2 years.
And that's a fast spiral from being on top of the world and
Yeah.
shit.
But these things were caused by myself. Capitol didn't force me to smoke no crack. This is just shit that we used to do back in the day. You know what I mean? That I reverted back to while I'm waiting.
they're party favors, dog, back in the day.
Yeah.
For certain crowds, that's what it is, bro. You know what I mean? Shit like that is getting passed around, and it's up to you on how far you're gonna go with it. And when it comes to crack cocaine and shit, that is one of the most powerful fucking drugs on the planet, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You think you could control it, but eventually it gets the best of you. You know what I mean? And I'm no different to that. I'm no stranger to that. But again, I'm not scared of that. We did that. We were doing that in the 80s.
Were you
in the 90s to revert back? Okay, let's go have some fun. It's like it's my life. I'm gonna do it how I'm gonna go out my way. One thing you'll learn about Mellow Man Ace is I'm gonna do it my way, whether you like it or not. It's my book. I get to tell the ending, not you.
Absolutely.
Just the same way with your book.
Yes, sir.
Mellow Man Ace can only read your book, and I have to respect the perspective that it's coming from, right? By the same token, whether you love me or hate me or don't like my decisions, they're my decisions. It's how I want to get down and end this shit. You know what I mean? It's how I want to end it. It's how I want the book to be written.
So back then you almost, excuse me for a better lack of words, but you almost committed kind of like hip hop suicide.
I almost jumped off the bridge on Telegraph in Slauson, yes. The day that my jefita said I can't come in the crib, I got on top of the. If you ever go from like East LA going into Downey over there off of Telegraph, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You go far enough, you get into Downey. There's a bridge, the overpass there.
We talking about 710 freeway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got the 710. You go past the 710, and then you're looking at the 5 going this way, but the 710 this way. Yeah, right there. And I think the only thing that saved my life was the fact that my young son Kazal was just born, and he's the reason, that I just said, you know what, man, the party's over, my man. You know what I mean? You got Shorty now. Go do something for him. And that day, I got my life back together again, and little by little, repaired everything to the point now it's like night and day. I have everything that I lost and then some. Like, you know what I mean?
So you were physically on top of the ledge,
Player down,
ready to go
soldier down.
by yourself,
Yes.
with just a mind full of thoughts, contemplating,
Yeah.
this is what I should do. And what came into your mindset was, hold on a second. If I'm jumping, I'm taking somebody with me. I have a son that needs me.
Well, that and the fact that my man Ives of Delinquent Habits, me and him are at each other's kind of a little bit right now, but I got to give him props because that man opened his door to me and he said, Mel, come stay with me. I'm going to help you up. And I give him enough respect, much love and admiration for that.
Are you still dealing with, you said you guys are at odds. Are you still dealing with bad relationships established from when you were?
No.
Okay.
This some simple today bullshit.
Yeah.
You know
it
what I'm
happens,
saying?
bro. It happens.
Yeah, some simple jealousy. It was a jealousy thing on his part. If you ask me,
Yeah.
because Chuck D had came up on social media and threw me a shout out for the guy who opens the door for everybody, the bridge between black and brown, all these things, And he came on my thread and said, you didn't open no doors for nobody. And I'm like, really? You, a white boy acting Mexican, is going to tell me who happens to be running with my style? That's my style you're doing. How didn't I help you? Didn't I rap on your record and I still haven't seen a royalty? How did I not help you? That type of thing.
You know what's crazy, bro? When you got into the industry. I'm gonna take it back a little from the conversation we were having. You said you got to know the industry, and the industry really kind of like bummed you out a little bit. You started seeing the politics in the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and you can. Did you see?
It wasn't really so much the politics; it was the rituals.
Did you piss some people off in the industry?
I'm sure I did. I'm sure. Look, Joe Smith, who was the president at Capitol Records, didn't want to hear Mellow once off, and I still owed him 5 albums.
Yeah. So when you start I guess breaching contracts, right? Mm-hmm. Do you and then you got these industry cats, these big wigs, these dudes in fucking loafers, these punk ass Jewish fools, you know what I mean, that are trying to get all your shit, homie.
Yeah.
I mean, are you in a were you getting blackballed?
I don't know, man. I mean, only they could tell you that. Probably. But here's what happened, though. The blessing in that was that my core fan base followed me anywhere I went.
Yeah, like they
my
are
core
right
fan base. And that's why I'm here. I'm here today on Hill Stacks because my core fan base still wanted me here.
Yeah.
You're part of that squad.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm here because of that. And they followed me through all those different record label changes and all the changes in my life, my first divorce, second divorce, all these things.
So 2 years was the spiral from on top of the mountain to the fucking dirt?
Yeah, about a 2-year period.
That took for you to just take that nosedive, bro. I mean, how many years did that last,
It lasted
bro?
4 years.
4 years.
4 years. From 95 to 99.
Excuse me.
Yeah. 95 to 99.
And when we're talking like 95 to 99, now we got, excuse me, dog. We got your background dancers. We got Be Real. We got Sin Dog, your brother, your blood brother, right?
Yeah.
We got Senior Sin Dog back here.
Yeah.
These dudes are blowing up.
Yeah.
These dudes are on tour. These dudes are killing the motherfucking game,
man.
baby.
We talking about Saturday Night Live shit. You know what I mean?
Where are you at when this is happening?
I'm running the streets, South Central. You know what I mean? Probably, at that time, just looking to cop. Yeah.
Did you ever get caught up in the methamphetamine?
No, sir.
It was always crack.
It was, yeah. Never did the meth. To this day, I've never done meth.
I mean, how is it when you on these streets, and we got Mellow Man Ace rolling up to cop a motherfucking, you know what I mean, cop a crack rock, you know what I mean? I mean,
that happened. There's fools that recognize me. God damn, dog, I just heard your shit on the radio. Here go that dove, It was all business. It was business, you know what I mean?
No,
look at my man, he like, yeah.
No, I know business is business, and when we talk about, you know what I mean, the ruthless, the animals, you one of them. These dudes are animals too, and the all money is green, baby. You know what I mean? They're gonna take that shit. You know what I mean? They're not gonna be like, nah, that's Mellow Man Ace. My G, I can't say this, dog, because we need you fucking back. Whoop-de whoop whoop. I mean, the streets. I mean, the streets love you when you're doing bad, and they hate you when you're doing good. That's the politics of the streets. I know that. But so when you rock bottom, my G, you run in the streets of South Central, Mellow Man Ace.
But that's okay. Remember, I told you, I came from nothing.
I know that.
I came from nothing. I'm a dude like, look, when I was in the county, and if the cell was full and I had to sleep on the floor, I slept on the floor because I slept on dirt floors in Cuba. I could just tap into that. That's how I'm wired. I'm you know what I mean?
You can adapt to any surrounding.
I can adapt. I will adapt. And put me anywhere on God's green earth and I'll triple my worth.
This man right here, though. This motherfucker right here, boy. You know what I mean? I mean, what is Sin Dog, bro? I mean, what is Be Real saying, dog? I mean, are they reaching out to you?
Actually, man, it got ugly, man. It got ugly, man. The boys were mad at me for doing it, of course, man, and you know, they were so busy trying to blow up their career, they couldn't just stop and get off their train to go find me in South Central down. You know what I mean? Like, where's this nigga? Where's this vato at, dog? You know what I mean? Like, they had to go do Saturday Night Live and MTV and do all that shit, man.
I mean,
but
you should have been there with
having
them.
Fun.
I mean, you were having fun, but in the back of your mind, were you like, damn? I mean, you smoking the crack rock in the trap house, homie.
Yeah.
You doing your thing. You're running around with all these motherfucking
I didn't
hoochies.
say I was doing it in the trap house.
I'm just saying, bro. Yeah. All right, you wherever you're smoking at, you smoking crack. I mean, it can be in a mansion no matter what.
Right.
If you're smoking crack in the mansion,
it may as well
it's a trap house now. It's a trap house now, dog. You know what I mean? If I walk into a mansion and motherfuckers are smoking crack cocaine, I just walked into the trap house, my G. You know what I mean, dog? That's just the way it goes, baby. You know what I mean? You can't rewrite that shit, homie. You know what I mean? And I know it's your story, dog. You know what I mean? No, I'm just saying you can't put a motherfucking wax job on a motherfucking jalopy, homie.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying? So, but my boy, like, God damn it, dog. You know what I mean? I mean, so you're on the streets, bro, and you're still a celebrity.
Yeah.
You're fucking, so you were fucking the top of the line fucking hoochies, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now you fucking the top of the line fucking street fucking females.
I wasn't even looking at females at that time really like that.
I mean,
I just wanted to get busy. I just wanted to get high, B. That's all it was.
I mean, so when you smoke, I mean, I know back in the day there were some dudes when they smoked crack, they couldn't get their thing up, dog. You know what I mean?
I wasn't even fucking. Yeah, I wasn't fucking.
It was just the high.
Yeah, let's go get busy. Let's get, double up, baby. Shit.
The double up.
Get two, baby, for the price of one, man. That's all it was. I mean, I'm not condoning it, folks, again, but this is what it was.
And let me everybody knows right here on the channel, the Goonies, the audience, they know that we don't ever glorify none of this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's not one person in here that is smoking crack cocaine in this building. You know what I mean?
No. We're telling my story so that it can uplift somebody else who's probably watching and didn't know these things.
I mean, what was the grimiest thime you did for a crack rock back then? I mean, because there comes a point in time when you run out of money. You run out of money and you got to take something. What's the grimiest thing?
Grimy. I think I probably reached in my mom's purse when she wasn't looking.
That's why you couldn't get back in the house, baby.
Nah, she didn't know. She didn't know when I did it. You know what I mean? But it's just, I don't know what to say, man. I'm not ashamed of any of it.
You shouldn't be.
In a weird way. Again, I'm not glorifying, but it is what happened to me, and I think, at the end of the day, like I said, put me anywhere, I'm a triple up, and it's just something that I went through, much like a phase, like when I was playing Little League Baseball. That's the way I look at it. It's like I did that and I did this. So what?
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm not gonna dig any deeper during your episode and what you were doing, bro. But what got you out of that, dog? Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Like I said, my shorty, my son Cube, he was born. And it was just the party was over, man. What did they say? The jig is up. The jig was up. And it was time to get serious again, man. You have to, let's come on, man.
I mean,
you gotta have these talks with yourself. It's like, come on, dude, you partied enough. How much shit do you need to smoke to feel good about you? And I'm having these conversations with myself. So facing these truths and going, look, man, come on. You got shorty over here, man. Like, how much shit do you need to smoke before you feel good? Because you're searching for something that you're not gonna touch again, right? It's that same level bomb ass high, right? But you can't get there because you've already become immune. Your body's become immune to it. So it was time to get back on track. Do
you have any stories, bro, about you? I mean, when you smoke crack, you can tell when someone's smoking crack. They get very skinny. You know what I mean?
Okay. And I got one better than that. Of course I got skinny. Here's one time. I'm out of money. I'm gonna jack somebody. I'm gonna jack a dope dealer in South Central.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna say what set, what street, none of that.
Somebody was getting got.
Somebody was gonna get got. And so I roll up. I'm in this old jalopy of 1972 now. My ex wife's grandparents gave this Mercedes Benz. It was like a classic with the blinds in the back, and it was like some old Quincy Jones type shit, right? But that Diesel, grimy, 240D grimy, and it was fly and shit. But it didn't get up fast because it's old, right? And back then they didn't pop the clutch like that. Anyway, I'm gonna cop. I'm gonna get something. I'm out of dough. I'm all out. I ran through $300 that day. Somebody's getting got. Get to South Central. It's one area. Call the dude over. Yo, man, let me get a double up, man. He comes. I had my window half. You know, I had the plan. You know what I mean? I had the window down half. He sticks his hand in, and I hit it like this. And the rocks fly in the car. I popped the clutch. Boom. I'm thinking I'm zooming out. This nigga, this jumped through the window that was cracked just this much, jumped in there. I'm pulling down the street. This man's like on me. Pulls the keys out of the ignition on me. Car comes to a stop. In the tussle, he pulled the keys out of the ignition. Now I'm stuck. I'm thinking this man's about to pull out. My life flashed in front of him. Nigga, you Mellow Man Ace, man. This is how it's gonna go down? This is how it's gonna end? And by the grace of whatever your God is, this man said, hey, look, homie, something telling me not to shoot your punk ass right now. Get the fuck up out of the hood. Got my keys, and he threw them somewhere. It's night. It's nighttime. I'm like, fuck, how the fuck I'm gonna get out of this hood? It's nighttime. Any one of these other cats might change their mind and go, no, man, fuck, you know what I mean? Let's blow this nigga, you know what I mean? And by the grace of God, Allah, whatever, Sun Tzu, whoever the fuck you subscribe to, he lets me walk. Get to the payphone, call my girl who was pregnant at the time. She comes in debt and pops caddy. Gives me the extra key. Now I gotta go back in the hood to where this man told me to get the fuck out of and get in the car and bail out. That was the toughest part. Not so much that he yanked the key, threw him in the bushes, and almost clapped me. Now I gotta go back and get the whip. And somehow I did. He left me alone. I don't know. Maybe he didn't see me. I don't know. Maybe he didn't care. Something was in his heart that day. He was gonna let me live. Let me get the car. I bumped out back to Southgate.
Yeah. You hit him with the old school one, dog. That's an old school. I mean, if anybody ever sold crack cocaine, you gotta watch out for that motherfucking old school whoop-de-whoop-whoop. Pop the bottom of your hand and the crack rock fall out, dog. That's the oldest one in the book, dog. I think Moses wrote that one, dog.
I think he did.
You know what
I think he did.
Thou shalt smoke crack, hit bottom hand, smoke for free. I don't know, dog.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that is the oldest movida ever.
Facts.
Yeah, my
Facts.
G.
Yeah.
How about this, bro? How about this, dog? Was there ever a time, bro, where you were on top of the mountain, now you're down here in South Central running around like a motherfucking wild man, dog, that you bumped into somebody that you knew prior when you're on top of that mountain, and they just looked at you like...
Well, yeah, there was a cat. Back in the day, when we were coming up, because I used to like Sherm Sticks so much, they used to call me Wacky, right? Because, you know, that's when you get whacked out on that shit, you know what I mean?
Ooh,
I'm not going to put nobody's name out there, but I'm going to tell you, you know what I mean? Used to get down, okay? Double dip, triple dip, okay?
Get that pour and fucking spin it,
Go
and if it
see.
goes all the way to the bottom, baby, it's good.
See them cats. See the Jamaican cats. That's all I'm gonna say. And they used to call me Wacky when back in the day. Now I'm Mellow Man Ace with gold in Mexico, gold and platinum in the United States, Arsenio Hall, Soul Train, all this. I'm back in the hood over there. One of them Jamaicans said, Wacky, is that you? I'm like, man, ain't nobody called me wacky in about a good 10 years.
Yeah, sometimes it's best not to answer. Like, who's wacky?
He was like, is that you? I was like, yeah, man, come on, Wax, man. You know what I mean? But that's a story I've never told anybody. You're an exclusive on that.
Thank you, baby. Appreciate you, doggy.
Facts.
I appreciate all the stories, doggy. I mean, this is what we do right, bro. I don't know if you've ever peeped any of the other episodes out, bro, but I tell my grimiest shit, dog. You know what I mean? And I try to, I can't be. I'm from the streets. I'm a street dude, dog. You know what I mean? And if I'm up here trying to fucking front on some shit, dog, what are the streets gonna do?
Right.
They're gonna call my bullshit. They're gonna be like, bullshit. So I tell it like it is, you know what I mean? For the best and the worst of me, dog. You know what I mean? And I appreciate
that's
you.
That's how the good materials, that's where the good materials at. Between you and the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can hit that.
The truth shall set you free.
Yeah.
Just don't snitch on somebody, my G.
Nah, we ain't, nah.
Not that truth. Don't put nobody in jail, doggy.
Nah.
See, Get Out. You said you had a stint from 95 to 99.
Yeah.
I mean, so after 99, bro, you know what I mean? That was it. Y'all still won.
Bro, cold turkey.
Cold turkey, baby.
Cold
you didn't have to go to jail and come out a minister
Cold
and say like, hey, you know, this is Reverend Mellow Man Ace now.
Nah, I did go to church, but I didn't come out a minister. You know, what I mean, I just went to get strong in the word, and you know how that bullshit.
Who's
goes.
God? Who's God to you?
To me, you really. Oh, come on, man. We gonna get religious?
I just want to. We want to get to know you. Who is God to Mellow Man Ace? I mean, you go to
Psalms
church.
86. I don't know. Psalm something. Don't quote me on the number.
It's one of the best books in the Bible, baby.
Don't quote me on the number.
Psalms.
Psalm says, "Ye are gods." That's where it stops for me.
Everything is God.
I'm good.
Yeah, you are God.
Come on.
Who is in control of your life?
You are.
That's God, baby. That's God. And I 1000% motherfucking feel you on that, doggy. That's amazing, dog. So we get into the 2000s, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, what's Mellow Man Ace doing in the 2000s?
In the
dog?
2000s, I started to rebuild everything, you know, and put it all back together. First thing I did was I got back with baby moms, you know, and got things right. Started taking care of the shorty, and we started putting everything back together. Started repairing the relationships with Cypress Hill and everybody that I had, you know. Everybody's like, damn, he's a crumb now, you know. So I had to rebuild that, rebuild my legendary status and get my respect back and all these things. It wasn't easy. But I think the boys, you know, especially DJ Muggs, he was instrumental. He called me in for a project to co-write the Spanish album for Cypress Hill. And he offered me a good bunch of money to get it done. Wow. And I think that really helped to catapult me and my family back on track. So, shout out to the homeboy, DJ Muggs.
DJ Muggs, I would love to have DJ Muggs on there. I watched DJ Muggs on the Be Real Dr. Green Thumb podcast, and just to watch them two dudes interact with each other was just fucking amazing by itself, bro. You know what I mean? Them dudes, I mean, so many years of legendary just music, dog. You know what I mean? You just sometimes just want to be a fly on the wall and listen to these dudes talk, dog. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I mean, DJ Muggs, bro, that dude just, I mean, you got friends, brothers. We got to pick each other up sometimes, you know? I'm all about that on this podcast, dog. You know what I mean? I'm all about picking up our people, dog. Our people. I'm not going to put a color on our people because sometimes all colors need to get picked up by our brother. You know what I mean? Facts. You know, and salute to DJ Muggs, my boy. So you get he offers you some money, you get some money, you get this project out, bro. I mean, you since then it seems like you've been an entrepreneur, and when I said in the beginning, a man with many hats on the hat rack, dog. You know what I mean? I mean, bro, you out there playing golf with the legends. You got the wine popping. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, what other endeavors have you you know, got into, dog, if you don't mind sharing, or, you know?
Well, you know, we got the podcast, we got the wine company, and just working on other things. You know, we have a home studio and everything that we have people come through and whatnot. But Nothing. I mean, just starting companies. Starting those companies I like challenges, so they have challenged me to do that. And I made some good investments along the way. I'm not a rich man, but if you look on the internet, I did pretty well last year. I did pretty well last year, even in the pandemic, goddammit.
Yes, sir, baby.
All
Yes, sir.
right.
I mean, during the pandemic, if you're launching a motherfucking wine brand, you know what I mean? What do people do when shit is bad, dog? They drink, baby.
Facts.
They
Facts.
drink.
Yeah.
And you brought me some wine today.
I did. Where's it?
Yeah, Preston, can you get those bags, doggy, please?
Yeah. I want to give you these on air, man.
Woo, my boys walked in. I see you, doggy.
Bam.
I suppose in the building.
Salute to you, homeboy. Thank you for having me. Hold on, let me give you your flowers,
bad.
man. Can I give you
Go
your flowers?
ahead, doggy. I'm trigger happy.
My man, Lucky, man. I dedicate this bottle of Mellow Merlot to you, my man. Thank you for the lane that you've allowed me to come and move into your spot and be on your show.
Wow.
That's the Merlot. This, sir, hold on. This, sir, is my Cabernet.
Oh, my
and
G.
and it's all named after hip hop stuff, like the 1973, the birth year of hip hop. The Mellow Merlot, of course, I'm mellow, but that's the. And then I have also the Padrino Pinot Grigio, and I have the Mellow Moscato. So I got 4 different wines now.
Well, where can people get these wines at, bro?
You're looking at them.
Okay.
Looking at them. Because of COVID, we haven't had the chance to have those meetings for distribution. So we are looking for distribution, national distribution. So I believe that now that things are opening up, I mean, we're right here ready to do business. I have celebrity endorsements from the Dodgers, Kenley Jansen, Chris Taylor, even the old school guys like Steve Garvey, you know what I mean? My man Jock Jones used to play for the Twins. He loves it. Tony Gonsolin. These are world champion Dodgers drinking my stuff. So
Wow.
It's been a blessing.
Wow. Amazing, dog. Amazing. And you know what I'm gonna do, dog? My G. I mean, these are amazing gifts. We're gonna pop one of these bottles open right now, dog. Are you drinking? Or are you good?
I'm drinking. If you're drinking this one right here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's
This
pop
one's
this
a
open.
little. This one's stronger than this one, but this one right
Yeah.
here.
You have to get that right there, my G. Casey.
And,
Shout
and
out
bring
to
me a
Casey.
steak with that.
Yeah, get him a steak. No, we gonna get him a steak, dog.
I'm clouded.
No,
I'm
we gonna
clouded,
send out and
dog.
get you a steak, dog. Don't fuck around, dog.
I'm
You know what I mean, we
clouded. I'm
gonna
clouded.
we gonna feed you, my G. You know what I mean? Because you feeding us right now with these legendary stories, dog. You're feeding us with your presence. You're feeding us with this fucking vibration, this frequency, my boy, that is much needed, baby. Which is much needed. And what I'm gonna do for you, my boy, in exchange for these fucking amazing bottles of wine, dog, is I'm gonna promote these for the next month on the podcast. Dog.
How about it?
Yeah, I'm gonna promote these right here, dog. You know what I mean? This is gonna be an ad, and I love what you're doing, dog. I mean, you selling these bottles like crack cocaine. They're out the motherfucking trunk, baby.
We're doing well.
Yeah.
I mean, we need that national distribution still. Raza's been amazing, though.
Absolutely.
Raza has been amazing. I'll tell you that.
Shout out to you.
Shout
out to you, motherfuckers. Yeah. You know, let's do it. Let's do a break right now. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna get a breather. We're gonna crack these bottles open. We're gonna come back. We're gonna have red cups with motherfucking wine with the mellow fucking wine and shit. Let's take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. You guys go out, get your alcohol beverages, roll up a blunt. You know what I mean? Don't smoke crack. Don't load up that pookie. You know what I mean? No. Because if you do that, you ain't gonna be watching the show. You're gonna be out somewhere else. You know what I mean? Let's take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys, dog. Hold on a second. Here we go. Overlay, baby.
Yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Hey, 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 hey.
to focus. I'm crawling at my lowest. Feet hit the streets like a high-speed pursuit. I'm wild when I move. Burning through your head, about to tighten up the noose. Bunch of clown faces blowing clouds of the booth. Woof, woof. Hooters at the door, now they trying to run up in. I am not a guppy shark, stash everything. Dope in the pussy like a B of A deposit. Baby girl robotic, she gang bang ebonics. Hang with the rules or you gotta pull your weight. Told the biggest tool, keep one in the chain. This is not a date. Dance with the Mex, get your face in the cake.
Yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy. Yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Hey, 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 hey. Pennies for my thoughts, I still can't make $1. Anybody home, Mr. 38 revolver. Holla, Lord, I need change. Heard you heal the hurt, I heard you kill the pain. Homie down the street, you left them dead in the dirt. Now his mama growing grays. Clouds in the skies leave tears on the grave. No smile on the face, just another t-shirt. Small funeral, see his girl when they flirt. Shit still fresh, still smell death. Bunch of drug addicts, can't wait to fuck next. Let the pussy rest, waiting on the prey like a goon in your home. It's 2 in the morning.
Yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy. Yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Hey, 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 hey. Kodak pictures catch the redness in my eyes. The Pookie virtualized got the devil in my mind. The highs, the lows, a suicide note. The drip of the nasal, feel the tip of the razor. I'm tired of the living, I'm tired of the sinning. I wanna be dead dog better than these meds. Got my girl gagged, keep acting stupid, gonna throw you through the glass. Broken windows, limo tinted nipple. She crazy, we crazy, another meth baby. I need to sober up, I'm tripping, she waking. I think I need some sleep, I'm losing my mind. Catch me while I leap.
I've been a bad man, yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy. Yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy. Yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Let the ceremony begin. Countless battles, I walk with no shadow. Yeah. Desert in sandal, the ghost with the candle. King of all crowns, rip the rattle off serpents. Blood I thirst, since I am the worst.
Follow your footsteps, you have no footprints.
I am the surface, you worthless purpose. The moon, the stars, I'm connected to darkness. Heads of marksmen, I've hunted the farthest. Village of troops, Molotov the roofs. Black Sunday service with Holocaust roots. Homo Kabbalah, black magic and balas. These AKs and hollows will leave you forgotten. This bottomless season, you looking for me, Mussolini, Gaddafi, the world cannot stop me. I'm legend, remember me?
Gifted since birth, you were delivered in a hearse. Your mother and your father trade your soul for a curse.
I'm a soldier, coming at you like a locomotive. Never knew I navigate the culture. Servants at the tabernacle potions.
The devil made my father, little spirit set beside me. My mother was a slave to 3 witches on the island. Ever cheat death? Ever wake up and can't catch one breath? Master of obstacles, the Nostradamus. I structure the continent, the director of operas. I swing my arms, I move the seas, I change the weather. 100 degrees.
My G.
Salute.
Salute, doggy. I drink it like a shot. You drink it like a professional.
You gotta swirl it around a little bit, let that open up a little bit.
I mean, how
You
is
know
it?
what
I mean, how is it when you go to those? I know they got those vineyards, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what was the process of making this, dog?
You really want to know?
I really want to know, dog. Yeah.
Okay, we coming into 2020. Coming into 2020, for New Year's of that day, of that year, that just happened. Myself and Rodney O, we have a concert in Napa Valley, which is wine country. So, I do my set. Everything goes off well. After the concert, after my set, the promoter, comes through. What you guys want to drink? I said, give me a bottle of red wine. And he kind of chuckled, I'm like, yo, I also play golf and I'm about my people though. What's up?
Yeah, he wanted to give you some Hennessy.
Right, that's what he said. He said, well, no, kick back. It's just that most rappers that come here want Hennessy, Courvoisier, or Patron. And I was like, nah, man, I had heart surgery in 2017, something that I kept off the internet. But I'm going to tell you here because I think we got something good going on, right?
Absolutely, baby.
So I had heart surgery in 2017, and my doctor said I should only drink wine if I'm going to drink. So I tell him that. He goes, oh, shit, man. Then why don't you start your own wine company? You in wine country? And I'm thinking to myself, millions of dollars. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't have millions of dollars to fucking do that, And long story short, he had a guy out here, and before COVID, he sent me some links and some stuff to look at, and I wasn't, really thinking. I'm like, whatever, man. I don't have millions to throw at it. You know what I mean? And so now COVID starts, and we're forced to sit the fuck down. And then he sends me another link as I'm sitting the fuck down, and I was still like, yeah, it's great, but I don't have that kind of bread right now to throw at that, And he said, no, look, let me send some samples down to my guy out your way. You go over there, taste them, see what you think, you know what I'm saying? Just do that. I said, all right, bet. I go down there, taste them. Cool, they were great. I took some bottles home. Everything was lovely. Another couple of weeks go by. He sends some more. I go back. I taste them. Little did I know I was actually picking my blend. Yeah. All right? I didn't know. I was still like, no, this costs millions of dollars. He sends me a link of ex-quarterback Drew Bledsoe. He used to play for the Patriots, right? Drew Bledsoe opens his own vineyard, and it's all grandioso. He's on 30 for 30 and all this shit. And I'm like, come on, man, that's Drew Bledsoe money. I didn't work for Robert Kraft. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he goes, no. I think you got it all confused, man. You don't have to start with a fucking your own vineyard. I said, well, how do you start? And he said, if you can move a pallet of wine, you're good to go. You can sell wine. I said, well, how much is a pallet of wine? He said, about 20,000. I diversified my portfolio, moved some things around, bought the goddamn pallet. And it was just this guy. Right?
This shit is bomb, my G. This is bomb, dog. I like wine, dog.
You should. This is the royal shit, my dog. You know what I mean? It's for royal motherfuckers like you.
Yeah, like you, my G. Shit. Thank you, dog, for the compliment. But
so
damn.
Trip. Nah, for real. We're there, and I'm like, all right, I moved some things around. I got it. And it was just this guy. Raza stepped to the plate. Put it up on Facebook. We're doing a curbside. The pallet went. Bought a second pallet. Now I got another one. Then another one and another one. And to the point where I have 4 bridles. A bridle is each one, right? This is a bridle. This is his own bridle.
Wow.
Moscato, and Pinot Grigio. I have 4 varietals.
Lingo, baby.
Yeah, I started to learn, man. I really started to learn, and I had to like really pay attention because wine drinkers are like weed smokers, man. They know they shit. You know what I mean?
They don't fuck around.
Don't fucking cut no corners on a weed smoker. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're going for the Bombay shit, you know what I'm saying? It's the same with the wine guys. You know, they want to know if it's got legs. They want to look at it like this. They want to dissect it, see how slow that sugar drip down and the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
And they want to know a lot of different things. Is it from a barrel? Is it, was the barrel smoked? You know, and all these things. So I had to start learning, and as I learned, the more I got into it, and here we are, man, toasting right here on the show.
There you go, baby. You know what, dog? I've been making wine myself for X amount of years, dog. But my wine never came out of a barrel, bro. It came out of a plastic bag, dog. It came out of a fermented fruit, dog, that usually we get from the chow hall, dog. Apples, oranges, Kool-Aid. Oh, we need sugar, Skittles, you know what I mean? Whatnot, you know?
Yeah.
Bro, it's not because you sitting in front of me, my boy. I will never sell myself out on some shit. Sometimes I'll be respectful and hold my tongue. But on this right here, bro, this is some of the best wine, my boy, I've ever drank, dog.
It's not overpowering. You know what I mean?
It's not
overpowering.
There's nothing that's giving me like an aftertaste. You know, let me ask you a question. This might be a fucking ridiculous question, dog. You know what I mean? But why does wine and cheese always partner up?
Yeah, man, that's a great question.
Could
and
you
when we get to the great unknown, we'll ask that question.
It just seems like if you got wine, you got cheese, and possibly a bottle of Grey Poupon somewhere in sight.
Yeah, or cheese and some salami.
I love
you know
cheese
what I'm
and
saying?
salami. Okay, speaking
Cheese, salami, and wine.
check it out, bro. Speaking of salami, this is a salami lover right here, dog. This boy right here, dog. Look at him. This boy, he's a salami. Cheers, my boy. Salute, doggy. How you doing, brother? Casey. Brother Casey, everybody. Give it up for Brother Casey.
Doing well.
Doing well in his little fucking paper boy outfit. You know what I mean? His mother dressed him this morning. You know what I mean? Don't be mad at him, dog. You know what I mean? He wears a size small. I said, what size shirt you wear? He says a size small. I said, bro, my girl wears a bigger shirt than you, fool, and she ain't fat.
That's true.
How does it feel to wear a size small, dog? I mean,
well, it's embarrassing, honestly.
is it embarrassing?
Yeah, I mean, well, look, I used to be a little chunky little kid, so I used to have to go to Mervyn's and get the husky fucking pants.
Mervyn's, baby.
Remember that?
Yeah. You don't remember Mervyn's. You don't remember life.
Yeah,
No,
I had to get the
fucking-
husky pants. So, I mean, that was embarrassing, and then plus being a small and then wide, it didn't really help,
I mean, you're wearing Dickies right now, right?
Yeah.
So when you go buy your Dickies, bro, when you're picking up your Dickies, is there females in the same section as you picking up the same size Dickies?
No comment, all right? No comment.
No comment. Casey, fucking
comment.
You know what? One thing I love about this dude is I love that he is himself. This is original from back in the past, the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this dude, you can open up a history book and be like, is that Casey right there? You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
What do we got with current events today, baby?
Well, I want to tell a little story real quick, Mel, because you were saying get you a steak with that wine. Yeah. I was just in ATL, right? And every Saturday I would have me a ribeye or 2 ribeyes and a cab and Brussels sprouts, right? And chocolate chip cookies. But I went to Walmart one day, right? I went to Walmart and I was in the sticks, like West Georgia, right?
Decatur? In Decatur?
No, that's east. West is like past
Fulton County?
like Powder Springs, around there. Like,
okay.
I go to Walmart, right, and they only have one bottle of wine that has a cork. There's only one. It's like $10. So then I go up to the register and I was wearing one of my caps that said Brero on it, and the dude's like, "Hey, Brero, what does that mean?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's like my hat company, G, yeah." And then he's like, "Oh, you getting the wine with the cork, huh?" He said, "Damn." He said, "Where I'm from, you ever heard of Mad Dogs?"
2020.
He's like, "Yeah, we only got the shit with the twist off out here." And then he was just tripping out on me, and I just thought that was like a funny story because I would always go to Walmart every Saturday and get a ribeye with wine. And
Well, how long were you out in Georgia?
For 2 months.
Look at you. All right.
2 months. Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope it all worked out there.
No, he works in the film industry, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you were on location.
Yeah. We're shooting a TV show.
Good deal. Good deal.
Yeah. Yeah, but let's get into current events, man.
Current events, baby. Let's go, doggy.
So a judge just signed an order that all homeless in Skid Row, have to be offered housing/shelter by October. LA County and LA City have to enforce it, but only in the Skid Row area. So like, what are your thoughts about homelessness and like having an opportunity to have shelter? Would that be a step towards them getting the help they need to moving forward?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
man, I love
Luck,
the
yeah.
idea. I drive by there so much sometimes, and it's just heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to see the conditions that our people are forced to live in. Some of them don't want to be there. Some of them are misfortunate, and some events that happen in their lives. But some of them just fucking up. But either way, I think it's a great idea, man. It's about time. Hit the clapper.
Whatever you want, baby. We are here for you, doggy. I'll hit this shit all night long for you, doggy.
My dog.
Thank you for being here.
My dog.
Yes, sir.
We could talk about what happened down there in Minnesota yesterday. The officer involved with George Floyd's death got charged for murder.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go. But you know what? A cold shot, my G. Like fucking the badge is putting cuffs on the badge.
Yeah.
Damn. That dude must have got hazed when he went into the locker room after that. You motherfucker, you. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's a culture, right? It's a gang.
Yeah.
I mean, when you back in the day, I mean, I'm not gonna say back in the day because it probably still happens to this day and shit. You know what I mean? You walk into LA County Jail when they say, "Hey, what's up, homie? You in my hood now." LA County deputies, you in my hood now. You know what I mean? And you like, man, fuck you. And they're like, "Oh, is that right? Have you ever heard of flashlight therapy, motherfucker?" You know what I mean? I've had my ass whooped a gang of times by these motherfuckers. But anyways, that is a step in the right direction,
Yeah.
baby.
True indeed.
That's a step in the right direction. I watched that. I'm on unemployment right now, and so I was able to get the chance to just watch that live, dog. And I was a little worried, bro. You know what I mean? Because Rodney King, what happened to the Rodney King thing? You know what I mean? Like the fucking city was on fire, and I was like, man, this shit's gonna be a motherfucking celebration, or it's gonna be a motherfucking bonfire, dog. You know what I mean? This shit is gonna get lit up. What else we got,
Yeah.
baby?
Well, Mello, have you had any encounters with the police that were sour in a way?
I mean, there's back in the days in Southgate, that's probably the last time, like sour diesel. But nowadays, as I've grown, and I always push a fly whip. You get to pull over guys, and they just want to see what you got in. But it's never turned hostile or anything like that or ugly at all. But no, not since back in the day. Not since back in the day.
I mean, being the person that you are, I mean, I see you out there playing golf with celebrities, bro, legends, dog. You know what I mean? You probably have some friends that are in possibly the law enforcement.
I went to high school with a bunch of guys that are now law enforcement. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
so how does that feel, bro? You know what I mean? Like, dudes that are good dudes, possibly. Are they good dudes?
Played Little League ball with them, yeah.
Are they good dudes?
They're good dudes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so for the people, and so this is not a one-sided fucking lane right here. There's two sides of the street. There's good cops, and there's cops that should have never been motherfucking handed the badge and that motherfucking gun and that taser that they confused with the gun and the taser. You feel what I'm saying? Not everybody is bad. There's some people that really do their job. They do their job well.
Yeah.
Right. And so I mean, when it comes to the BLM movement, when it comes to just all this police brutality and everything that is in our face every day, thank you for the phones and the technology, because now it's getting filmed, and because this has been happening forever, right?
Facts.
Now it's getting put on the main stage, and you got to look at it. How do you feel about it, bro?
I mean, it's like you said, man, it's a 50-50 love affair, man. Because on one hand, you might have a family member that's a police, and you love them, right? But aside from him or that person in your family, when you go outside, the shit gets real. And it's us against them. It really is. and that's just what it is. So, I mean, I'm a lot like you and everybody else, all the homies in the room. It's like, fuck them, you know what I mean? It's fuck them, but if we know them, then it's love.
I get you, bro. I get you, dog. Absolutely, dog. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Casey, what else we got, baby?
Well, so yesterday in Columbus, Ohio, we had officers reporting to a domestic abuse, right? The cops show up. They see the domestic abuse actually going down in front of them, right? Two women, one girl in an altercation. One girl falls, and then the other girl proceeds to, what appears, attack the other woman with a kitchen knife, right? Mm-hmm. As the officer sees that, he pulls out, Pulls out
the ooh-wop.
Yeah, he pulls it out and decides
The
at that moment that the one holding the kitchen knife is a threat to the other individual, not knowing anything in the situation, and decides to unload 4 times in the
Not one time, 4 times.
4 times
female?
on the female holding the gun, and holding the knife, which turns out to be Micaiah Bryant, who is 16 years old.
Wow.
You didn't hear about that on the news?
I did not.
I mean, there's so much shit going on, bro.
It's like
crazy.
you said earlier, it's so depressing, you know.
Yeah.
I'm one of them frequency dudes like you said, you know what I mean? Like, I want to stay here. If I could stay here all day on this path, on this frequency, I'm good. So when I try not to listen to the news and I black out a lot of negative shit, but I heard an interesting comment recently. Now, I'm whatever. Put whatever you want on me, whatever. I heard Mr. Farrakhan say, he said, it's not fair that we ask civilians to be, what do you say, under control. You have cops that ain't in control and they got the weapon. You know what I mean? So, man, yo, rest in peace.
Yeah, absolutely, dog. R.I.P., man.
It's just
And
crazy.
That's going to be another trial. That's going to be another publicized situation, bro. I mean, damn, bro. I guess we got to, man.
The crazy shit is, man, Capitol Records never gives me a record deal if I can't rap good. Why are we giving these guys guns if they can't be good on the job? You know what I mean?
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
It's Casey signing off.
Okay. Hey, so check it out. Hey, Casey, appreciate you. Everybody give it for Casey, man. Follow him on Tight Undies at Tight Undies on Instagram. You know what I mean? He's got a lot of pictures in fucking tantarans and boys underwear. You know what I mean? He's your guy. Casey always come through with the good current events, dog. I mean, but current events are so depressing, bro. And you said we got to stay away from that. There was a point in time, dog, where I kept the news off during the COVID pandemic. You know what I mean? Because I said, man, this is not good for our health. You know.
Yeah.
So I feel you. Like, so check it out, my G. This is what we doing right now, dog. What we doing right now is I said, you know what, dog? We got Mellow Man Ace right here. The homie Bodachi was coming through. Bodachi's dealing with some medical issues. He's got to postpone what we're doing. We're going to do phone calls in a minute. Were you down for phone calls?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do phone calls for Mellow Man Ace. But before we do phone calls, I threw it out there. I said, hey, who got them freestyle motherfucking heat rocks? And we got somebody right here that said, you know what? Give me any beat, Lucky. Give me any beat, and I will I don't know what I just said. I think it was Oaxaca. You know what I mean? Maji, let's get homie up there right now. Mellow Man Ace. We got some. We're gonna drop this dude a beat, dog.
Okay.
We're gonna drop this dude a beat. Let's go, baby. You up? Hey, homie, come on, dog.
All right.
When your name's called, baby, you gotta stand up. You gotta raise up, dog. And so we got there's a lot of traffic right there. Preston's on roller skates. So check it out. Who we got right here?
We got Mimic One in the building.
In the building, baby.
Chilling.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, doggy.
I've been rapping for quite some time, man, since I could even remember and should be doing art.
Talk a little bit more into the mic, doggy.
So I've been doing this shit for quite some time and shit, but just making a second comeback right now. I just dropped a record not too long ago called Llegó el Momento. And right now I just finished up a second one. Just promoting, you know, just doing my thing and shit. I'm a tattoo artist. Just wanted to throw that out there real quick.
Plug all your plugs, baby. Let people know where they can follow you, dog.
Yeah, they can follow me at Mimic1 or Mimic1622. That's my music page. I got my tattoo page, Mimic1. And yeah, I just been doing it, man, from the 818. San Fernando Valley, staying Silmar.
Vietto, stand the fuck up. 818, stand the fuck up. We got Mimic in the motherfucking building. Stand the fuck up. What the fuck is Mimic gonna do with this shit right here, baby?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Right. Yo, how could I not let go? Yo, I walk into this building and get greeted with just blessings and shit. A blunt, I got my Ultra, I'm feeling good, yeah. Soy mexicano, con el gusano, andando underground, you know what I'm about, bro. I'm doing this shit every day on the daily. Freestyle, what you trying to tell me? Right out the dome, I do this at my home. Chilling on my throne, holding a chrome. Thinking about it, should I pull it and should I not? Le digo, dale pa' adelante, it's hip hop. I call it my talk, fuck Bitcoin. I got my money up on hood stocks, trying to make it flop or a wop, whatever you call it. I'm abandoned on this bullshit, don't even stall on it. I'm going in like a heavy, but I challenge. Dodging everything from Bitcoin, I'ma manage. My investment is just to represent. I do this like land, 40 fucking years, yeah. I ain't even saying my age. Up on this shit, hood stock, I'm on the stage. It's like a plague trying to tell you to wear a mask. Who's the last motherfucker that's gonna fucking last? It's Mimic1, no, I'm not like a shogun. Le digo como esto, I just begun. Yo lo hago en español, I'm just that one boy que siempre hizo el arte. Up in the noise, up in my head, I do it like infrared. I spit the fucking lead, I do this instead. Walk up to this point, I will give you a tad. I'll give you a fucking stack, what's up with that? I split it in two, code 6 to 2. I thought you fucking knew, I do this like in the avenue. Maclay, where I spray, Mimic1 till this day, yeah. You know my beard is gray. I'm letting it, loving it, and I'm living it. Chilling with I suppose, you know I come killing it. Truth Records, you know where you heard every fucking word. Es la verdad, la calidad, word, ill word, XP throwing shots. Nah, I know nothing happening, coming in hip hop, huh? 818, don't fucking hate, I regulate. Rest in peace to Nate, DMX, demonic, I'm from MX, Mexicano, up in this guy next. Yo, I suppose, come and drop these flows, yeah, you know fucking knows, huh?
Yeah, let's
shows.
go.
Come on, yo, you
Let's
know.
get I suppose there. There's
Mimic1.
I suppose. Let's go, baby. I suppose.
Check.
I suppose.
Hood Stocks, what up, man? I just had a slide by with my cousin right here.
Hell yeah,
We
baby.
got the legendary Mellow Man Ace in the fucking house. Lucky Scum City in the fucking house.
Yeah.
Check it out. Yeah, so I suppose. Step into the mic, I kill it, I'm a pro. A fucking veteran killer just for the hell of it. 70s whack ass rappers, my flow's irrelevant. Never, I'm clever, sever endeavor. When I'm on the microphone, I spit flows through any weather. Can't fuck with me when I reckon it. You know I'm the biggest badass motherfucking Mexican. I spit flows, I kill them when I just rip it right. These motherfuckers is talking this shit, I'm kryptonite. I'm sick, I strike, I hit them like lightning. When I step into the mic, yeah, my flow is exciting. Motherfuckers want through, quieren la muerte. Se meten conmigo, homie, los dejo en el desierto. Cubierto de sangre, homie, es cierto. I'm back on the mic, take flight like aeropuertos. Mexicano, don't call me Chicano rapper. I'm back on the mic, I'm spitting this ill-ass chapters. And this the way I do it, homie, con la muerte. My homie Lucky, you could call him mala suerte. I set flows right now, I got the cuete. You fuck around with me, homie, I hit you en la mente. Fucking presidente, bang like Tito Puente. Hitting all these flows on the mic, I break your diente. On the microphone, you know you want Doris. This is what I do it, I'm rocking in no thesaurus. Yeah, you know I come in with the rhymes. These motherfuckers is stepping through, they wasting my time. I'm sick when I rhyme divine, you know I'm traveling. Back with the flow, I'm jabbling when I'm rapping in. I hit these dudes on the mic with ill scriptures. I suppose go and take a fucking picture. Yeah, you know it's not fucking over. I don't smoke weed, but I'm not sober. Yeah. And your bitch wants some rosas. Word to Mellow Man Ace, my ex-bitch some mentirosa. And you know I'm sick. Motherfuckers talk shit on the mic, I'm like a clip. This is the way that I do it, you know I roll. Turn that beat off real quick. Soy del llano Michoacán, pero represento Los Ángeles, peleando por mi gente como el Canelo Álvarez o Julio César Chávez. Ando yo por todos lugares, se mete conmigo, no quieren llegar a mi estilo, pues casi como Ciudad Juárez. Soy peligroso, bataco como soy, bebé en la calle, camina por otro lado. No tengo carro, uso caballo, llámeme charro. Esa vieja que anda sentada en la plaza me gusta, su hazme el paro. Y le que quiera comprarle un trago que vengo del llano, que soy michoacano. En las calles por día, estoy Pancho Día, la noche yo soy Emiliano Zapata, pisando las ratas, escupiendo palabras que mata a la gente, me ve y se raja. No se la rifa, me da risa, como el circo, toque mi disco, póngase liso, bato macizo, soy como el hijo del santo. Hood stocks in the motherfucking spot, yo, I'm out this bitch.
Oh shit!
Yo.
Oh shit! Don't fuck with it!
I suppose I got a new album coming out. I got a 30-state tour coming through. Peace.
Maji! Oh shit! Nah, get your ass back over there. Let me talk to you real quick, dog. Let me talk to you real quick, baby. Let me talk to you real quick. I suppose.
Yeah, what's up, man?
A vet in the motherfucking game, my G, my boy. God damn it, homie.
What's poppin'?
You king, my G. You a freestyle king, doggy.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
How's life been, brother?
Hey, life is good, man. Just getting through the pandemic. Right now, that shit's about to get cleared up. I'm ready to go back on the road, drop some new music, kill the fucking game.
Kill the game, my G.
You already know.
I suppose was here from the beginning. I
know you from somewhere.
Yeah, man. I've seen you around.
Yeah. Your style is ill, man. You remind me of like the Mexican Ghostface killer out there.
Hey, man. I appreciate it, man.
Shit was cold, but homeboy, keep doing your thing.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. I suppose, everybody. Check it out. We're going to take a break, and then we're going to do phone calls with Mellow Man Ace. Who wants to talk to Mellow Man Ace, dog?
Let's go.
Let's go. Break time, baby. Oh, my God.
Show me move the ocean, show me who the coldest, show me all the heads of my enemies focus. Show me all the heads of my enemies focus.
Your dialect is crazy, this overcast day, my cemetery shady. These powerful men, why you do them like that? You ain't even his kin, you ain't never spilled blood, you ain't never showed love. He the right-hand man to the man above.
The Lord, the mighty, the sword won't bite you. Armor is steel, heartless I kill.
They're coming for your soul. Sweet talker, can you smell the powder burning bones? You out your damn mind, take that monologue home.
I take it, I give it. I'm a creature with limits. You a fisherman fishing. The power of pussy is not to continue. They sit and they sliver. They hiss when we enter. The lies and the truth, righteous never confuse.
You powerless fool, I harpoon your cocoon.
Power is me, coward souls I set free.
She cool, she smooth, the princess of the emperor, dog, she thinks she making moves.
Hey, creature of salvation, abominated truth. Yeah, got a lot of food, got a lot of teams, still abomination too. Blew a kiss to my cheek, a Stalin's iron fist, that squad, you got a week. 1945, feel good to be alive. I was standing on the mountain, navigating warships. Roosevelt, my son, you're done with your mistress, done having fun. Churchill, you fat fuck, ever shoot a gun? Hitler need to die. You my chest piece, dog, beat the suicide. It's written in my pages, pack of wild wolves, always eat what we're craving. Scales on my feet, breath like a dragon, power in me, break for the bread. Cows in the sheep, lake full of heads of them. Bow to the leaf, on the flow, the gold, the throne I hold. You wanna be my queen, but you
Flammer. Label you a zombie, you a walk, fuck dead, homie, cock aim.
we ride together, we gon' die together. Stay alive together, or we can fight whatever. In the world full of chaos, luxuries cut off. No lights or clean water, only fire that burns hard. You get lucky, you get rained on. Stay calm, napalm, leave you with your face down. Ride the Valkyries, take a trip to Vietnam. I don't need rights from nobody to bear arms. I'ma still run around with the AR. God up war, Mike, mine, gone, sight, God. Take me on my throne, I bet he won't. After my dungeon, your funeral. Calligraphy, trickery, sickening mentally. Jealousy's choosing my enemy's destiny. Look at my chemistry, I am the recipe. Built for disaster, it's perfect the remedy. My castle won't crumble, it's built with dexterity. These hands will move perfect in circles of surgery. Curses of history, burnt in my memory. Peasants get grown in the fire for centuries. Show me my enemies, show me the sea. Give me the treasures that's buried beneath. My throne's made of gold, you ain't budging a thing. We still go at war, make a cart that can't breathe. I'll tell you the prophecies, I want my sword, I bring enemies down. Touching your soul on serenity's round. If you're looking for love, then the legacy's found. Top of the morning, I'm tilting my crown. Sounds of them screaming, I'm laying you down.
Show me move the ocean, show me who the coldest. Show me all the heads of my enemies focus.
Show me all the heads of my enemies focus.
You on Hood Stocks, baby. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that motherfucking like button. Let's get this motherfucking interview into the motherfucking universe, the realm. Yeah, I mean, this is the community. This is the community of the unholy, but holy shit. I can't believe he just told that story. You know what I mean? This is what we do right here. Hood Stocks, baby. Hey, so check it out. We are opening up the phone line for phone calls. You want to talk to Mellow Man Ace?
Yes. Oh, yeah, you're asking them, not me.
Yeah.
I want to talk
He's
to
like,
them.
I want to talk to Mellow Man Ace. I mean,
him.
you've been talking to yourself for too many goddamn years. Now they
Yes.
need to talk to
No,
you, baby.
It's good to talk to yourself. You need to get back talking to yourself.
I do it every day.
That's how
buddy.
you manifest shit.
I'm
You
my
know what I
worst
mean?
critic. You on Hood Stocks? What up? You're on Hood Stocks.
Man, what's up with that?
What's up, dog? You on Hood Stocks? Talk to us.
What's up, Lux? Why you dressed like a construction worker with no damn job? What's up with that?
Because your mother needs maintenance. That's why.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. What's up, Lux?
This is a dick.
Hey,
This is the 619 number that I told you guys about. This guy's an asshole, but I love him at the same goddamn time. So you always give me my fuck you. Fuck you. Go ahead.
Hey, Mellow Man. Hey,
Yeah,
I got a
yeah.
question for Mellow Man Ace. Hey, I think you know my sister out of Sacramento, Ramona Chavez.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
that's my sister.
I used to go out with your guys' aunt,
Oh, Patricia.
Patricia Compton. Absolutely, yeah. Shout out to her. That was my first girlfriend back in the day.
Go ahead and apologize
Yeah.
to her right now, bro.
Man, I got to talk to her to drive too. Huh?
Tell Mellow Man Ace, tell your Thea that Mellow Man Ace said he's sorry.
I'm very sorry
He
for
was
whatever
going
I
through
may
some-
have did. Yes, absolutely.
Hey, my boy, love, respect. I love it when he call in, dog. All right, let's go right here. Homie's got to get. You're on Hood Stocks. What up?
Yo, what's up, Lucky? Hey, I just wanna, say something to Mellow Man Ace, man. Hey, man, I appreciate how honest you are, man, and you talk about, the bad stuff about yourself, and you're just so open to, fuck it, just let it all out, and it just put a smile on my face, you know what I mean? Because we all human, you know what I mean? And I just wanted to say, commend you for just being that type of person that you are, and just being open and not giving a fuck about what anybody else thinks, you know what I mean? And I just wanted to say that to Mellow Man Ace. But for Lucky, fuck you, Lucky.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate the love, doggy. What up? You on Hood Stocks? Talk to us.
Man, what up, though? It's your boy Notorious tapping in from Southgate.
Woo!
On Liberty and San Miguel, to be exact. First and foremost, man, I just want to give a shout out to Mellow Man Ace. You a real OG. And just the fact that you from Southgate, bro. I mean that's an inspiration. By itself. You feel me?
Thank you, homeboy. I appreciate you, man. Everybody in the gate.
And it's funny, bro, because my father-in-law actually used to kick it with you in Southgate, bro. His name is Gilbert Garrido. I don't know if that name.
Of course,
rings a
I know
bell.
the whole Garrido family. Shout out to them, Tessie and all of them.
Yeah.
This is a dude that's deep rooted in the community. Thank you for calling, baby. Appreciate you. I mean, that's dope, bro. I mean, my memory is horrible, dog. I mean, I got people coming up to me, be like, "What up, Luck?" And I'm like, "Hold on a second, did I rob this fool?" You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What kind of what up luck is this when the dude runs up to you on the spot? You know what I mean? Where you can be pulling out the liquor store. I've had this a couple times where I had to contemplate and be like, "Hold on, is this an amigo? Did I do him wrong?
Yeah.
Did I do his Thea wrong? You know what I mean?"
Right.
Oh shit, we got West Coast graffiti in the motherfucking house. What up, my G?
Yeah, what's up, homie?
What up, doggy? Talk to us.
Hey, man, I just want to give a shout-out to Hood Stocks and Mellow Man Ace for blessing my channel, man. You guys are dope-ass people. I mean, if it wasn't for you guys, I don't know where I'd be. My channel is growing. I really like that. You guys are keeping it real. You guys giving that grime.
Shout out to his cricket phone. You know what I mean? Shout out to his Obama phone. You know what I mean? And West Coast Graffiti, you just cut off, dog. You fell off the fucking planet right now, dog. But not your channel. You did on the phone call, dog. You know what I mean? Hey, West Coast Graffiti.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, you're back.
All right,
okay.
all right.
He's back.
I'm back. I'm back. It's because I'm at work. I'm at the hospital, homie, so I don't get good reception.
Yes, I remember what you do. You sanitize, you sterilize shit.
Yeah. I'm out here, homie. Anyways, yeah, man, thank you guys for blessing my channel, man. You guys are fucking putting that grimy shit out there. And shout out to,
Appreciate you, my boy.
Mellow Man Ace. He got his podcast going. Tap in, everybody. Tap in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Night.
Love, respect. Thank you, dog. I mean, West Coast Graffiti. I went to West Coast Graffiti, and he had fish tacos for me. He had a bottle of Jack. I mean, this dude's hospitality was just above and beyond. And mind you, the homie lives in a trailer park, dog. He's filming.
I did his show.
I know you did his
tapped
show.
in with him, man.
Yeah, I know you did.
You know, I got my heart in the city, man. Like, I never got Hollywood. You know, that's one good thing about me. Like, I spent some time in Hollywood, but I never went Hollywood. There's a difference.
Let's go, dog. Preach, my G. You know, and that's what's dope about you, my boy. Is that, you know what I mean? You got these dudes. Some of these dudes, these rap artists, they know nothing about the streets. I mean, they know nothing about the streets, my boy. You got your street stripes, homie. You know what I mean?
I got love in the street, and here's why, though. I think because remember all that funky shit I was telling you that I went through, right? It's in that moment that you gotta find yourself the most. And you gotta do introspective work. You gotta look in the mirror, point the finger at yourself, and know when you fucking up. And I think that's what helped me to really, you know what I'm saying? Because if you keep pointing the finger at, oh, that person did this and this person did that, you're never gonna heal you, you know, because you put the blame on somebody else. Like, I never give my inner power to an outer source. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Absolutely, dog. I mean, I want to ask you a quick question, dog. I mean, what is your relationship with your brother Sin Dog right now?
It's great, man.
It's great.
Sin just came into town yesterday. He had a show at the Roxy, I think it was. He did a virtual Cypress Hill thing, and yeah, man, we're good. I'm happy to say we were just talking a couple weeks ago too about getting my niece, his daughter, a new car, and I gave her one of my cars and things like that. So
that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
You on Hood Stocks? What up? You're on Hood Stocks. Turn the volume down in the back. Okay. Hey, my G, I just want to thank you right now, dog, for coming and blessing the platform.
You're welcome, brother.
With your
It's been a blast. It's been a blast.
You had a good time, doggy?
I had a great time. I got Pops over here. I'm drinking my wine. We chopping it up with the Come on, man.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
This is what we do, baby.
This is what we do.
This is what we do on and off the fucking camera.
Yeah.
And this is all what I always wanted to do, is just to bring light to these conversations that aren't always being recorded. And now we're gonna record them. We're gonna put them in the interview in the universe, and it's a part of the legacy, right? Everything is legacy. Everything you do every day is legacy.
Facts.
It's a part of your legacy. When you fucking have that crazy ass fucking fight in front of the kids, I mean, it's a part of your legacy, dog. Because the kids are gonna remember that shit. I mean, I'm just saying, let's correct our legacy. You know what I mean? And thank you for correcting your legacy, bro.
Nah, hey man, it's like my thing has always been like the Cameo song. It was a song where Cameo said, "Your shaky past gives you flash. That seems to be your style." Right? That's me in a nutshell, man.
Yeah, baby.
You know what I mean?
Hey, you on Hood Stocks? What up?
Well,
you on Hood Stocks? Talk to us real quick, baby. Homie's got to go. Okay. Hey, my G.
Let's take another call.
Let's take another call?
Let's take one more. Come
okay,
on.
let's do another call, because you told me you got to get Pop some food and shit, dog, so I'm kind of rushing through this, dog.
Yeah, but no, let's take another call.
Let's take another call and shit. Anybody that wants to call in, talk to Mellow Man Ace. My number is pinned right there. There's been a few callers. I mean, sometimes it drops the calls right here, dog. The shit
I know all about that.
The shit is fucked up right here. There's a lot of, I mean, I talk to my girls sometimes and the phone call drops just on a regular phone call. We ain't even on this shit, dog. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But there was a point in time, dog, where you and Sen Dog were kind of at odds, right?
Yeah, we had some family shit, personal shit that I don't want to discuss here. You know what I mean? There's some things that you got to keep private.
Yeah.
And I think now, you know, it's a good time to just do that. You know what I mean? Like, it was a personal Reyes thing, and we left it there. It's a family thing, something to fix in-house, and we did that.
But, you know, I'll tell you something about the Reyes brothers. You dropped the Reyes brothers, and I seen your live concert, dog, on that shit in Hollywood, dog.
Okay, you gotta tell me what you thought about that.
I thought it was dope, bro.
Crazy,
I thought it was
right?
dope. It was
Yeah.
off. If it was off of, I think Hollywood Boulevard on a kind of like a side club, dog. You know what I mean?
That was the Whiskey a Go Go.
It wasn't a whiskey. It was
Nah?
another club. I
Then the Viper Room.
It might have been. It might have been, bro. I mean, you know, it wasn't the Viper Room. It was another spot, dog.
Dragonfly.
I think it was the Dragonfly, baby.
Something.
Yeah, I think it was the Dragonfly, dog. You know what I mean? And it was dope, bro. The Reyes brother was dope.
Oh man,
bro.
we used to come in there with a full chain link fence, a fire hydrant, lowrider bikes, barbecue grills as our stage props. It was crazy.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah,
dog. Absolutely.
yeah.
You know what? I want to ask you a question, dog. When you went in the county jail and shit, dog. I mean, you know, being Cuban, you know,
Yeah.
Cubano, dog. I mean, who did you run with when you
Well,
were
I'm
there?
both. I'm black and Cuban and Latin. So because I grew up in the gate, you know what I mean? I had so many brothers over there. There's Raza, my homeboy Joey. You know, when I got there, he took me and he made sure all the other homies like looked out, you know what I mean? And he, you know, Raza, straight up.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
baby.
he took care of me.
Absolutely, dog. Yeah. My boy, it's been a blessing to have you here, dog. Thank you so much, dog. I mean, like I said, dog, we got the Mellow Wine. We're gonna fucking promote that for the next motherfucking month, baby. You know what I mean? What does a bottle of wine go for?
$37,000. Not just kidding. $35 a pop.
$35
$35 a pop.
$35. Do you have some in your trunk right here?
I don't.
You don't. Damn, I was gonna buy a bottle, dog. I mean,
No. I got you.
Yeah, no.
I want you to keep promoting, plugging it. You know.
Yeah, I will.
You got a great platform.
Yeah, thank you, brother. I mean, and the platform is great not because of me, because of people like you, dog. You know what I mean?
It's 50-50. You do a great job, fam. Don't sell yourself short.
I'm not trying to sell myself short, but I you know what I mean, where I come from. Like, so you said something that was very that stuck in my mind, bro. That you said, you know what, bro? I was raised sleeping on the fucking floor. So when I went to the county jail, it wasn't nothing new to me, dog. You get some rich motherfucker or some rap motherfucker that was from money that don't know motherfucking no street shit, dog.
He gonna be shook.
And he gonna be shook. He gonna look at that floor and be like, hell no, dog. I ain't fucking using a roll of toilet paper for a fucking pillow.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna roll up my motherfucking camisa, you know what I mean? Roll it up and use it as a pillow.
Yep.
Some of you motherfuckers don't know about that shit, dog. You know what I mean? The most humbling moments, dog. When you kicking drugs, dog, and you fucked up and you in a LA County fucking processing cell, dog, and you laying on the floor, not because you want to, but you fucked up, dog. You need some rest. The streets rough, bro. Gotta take that. I mean, I remember one time I seen an old school dude and he got mad at me, bro. He was on the top bunk in Supermax. He had his feet hanging over the motherfucking rail, the back rail of the top bunk, and he had a pair.
Breathe, bro. Breathe.
He had athlete's feet past his ankles, and I said, "Damn, dog, how'd you get in here with them snakeskin boots?"
No, you didn't. No, I believe you did. I
did, because I thought it was funny. But I'm wilding out. You know what I mean? We all in on this shit, right? County jail, baby. This is my second home right here, you know? And he looked at me and he said, you motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I said, oh, gee, I'm just fucking with you, dog. You know what I mean? Come on now, dog. But your athlete's feet is almost to your kneecaps, dog. You know what I mean? You got to do something about that, dog. Let's get the infirmary in here, dog. Let's get a motherfucking extinguisher and fucking, you know what I mean? The itch is crazy, dog. I mean, I remember being on drugs, dog. I'd have a sock, dog. My cousin Nick is right here. He would be tweaked the fuck out with the sock between his toes. He had crazy ass. Why does dope do that to your feet, dog? You weren't on dope? My boy, you got motherfucking athlete feet to your motherfucking kneecap, dog. You sock check, you know what I mean? Hey, anyways, dog, my boy, it's been a blessing having you here. Thank you so much, dog. Plug all your plugs. Let's get out of here, doggy.
Hey, check me out Thursdays at 7 p.m. on my podcast, Havana Lounge Podcast. Tomorrow night, my guest will be Jack DeLance. He is a super marketing agent to the Dodgers and also the brother of Mr. Criminal, the rapper. So He's my guest. And check me out on my gram, Mellow_Man_ Ace. And I think that's all we need to do right now.
You know what? I'm not going to
my wine.
Yeah.
Check out the Havana Wines on the gram, at Havana Wines, LLC.
Absolutely, dog. You know what I mean? Everybody give that follow this legend right here, dog. I mean, don't fuck around, dog. Keep on giving this motherfucker his flowers because he is well deserved. He's been tried. He's been tried. The streets tried him. Crack cocaine tried him. He overcame all this shit, and he is still here with us right now. Don't wait for him to be gone to reach out to this man and say, you know what, Mellow Man Ace, I love you, doggy, and thank you, dog. And matter of fact, here's $35, homie. Let me get the 2-for-1 deal, doggy. Remember that?
Church.
Yeah, absolutely, dog. Everybody, give it up for Mellow Man Ace. Let's go. Real clap. Real clap, baby.
Like the shirt.
Thank you, brother.
Respect.
Thank you, brother. And we are out of here. Thank